Who do you know do podcasts with a scooter?
What's poppin' YouTubers? YouTubies, I mean.
Are we live on YouTube now, Jackson?
Slick.
Hey man, if you tuning into this YouTube, man.
If you tuning into this YouTube right now, I'm trying to place a fucking bet on Bovado.
Wow, we're gonna get.
Boy,
Don't give out no links.
don't give out nothing. Don't give out no juice.
Don't give out no links.
Don't
because
give
you
out
can
no
get, or you just can't put it on the screen, or in a bio. You can't give a sports betting link because it's like illegal, and that's why Steve will do it. It's taken down.
I'm posting this shit all around real
Scooters on the
quick.
table for the
Shout out to our sponsor for the day, Skirt Scooters.
Shout out to
Powered by
Skirty.
Jack Daniels and what is that?
Fireball.
Fireball. Oh,
Powered
me.
by
Cinnamon
Northern
whiskey.
Chill
And,
as well.
Fueled by Northern,
Northern
Chill.
Chill.
Fueled by Northern Chill.
Back here.
Oh me,
Gotta
dude's
get
got.
right.
fucking-
Me, I was fucking up. I
Lord
was fucking up.
Jesus.
I can't even lie.
This is a nice little setup we got going on
Yeah.
here. Y'all see the water wave tote bag? Pull it up.
We got something going on.
Man, you
over
see
here.
how the fuck we
Oh,
coming
it's
with that
kinda
toe?
dark.
Oh,
That
you
shit
can
kinda-
barely see
Yeah, I
me,
was
but
saying.
it's still
But that
glorious.
shit cold
You feel
though.
me?
That shit cold. I can't have
Yeah.
that shit kind of cold.
It's still a
Yeah,
beauty.
they
You
can
feel
see
me?
it.
Let me see the back.
I mean, give them the two side, two time. You know what I'm saying?
This shit crazy.
On me, get that mug up in the camera so they can see it for real. You feel me?
They hating for real. But
Gorgeous.
man, what y'all do this weekend, man? What was popping? Well, actually, wait, hold on. Y'all gotta take a shot right now for the 2-year anniversary.
Oh yeah, 2-year
Oh,
anniversary.
2 years.
It was our 2-year anniversary
Oh,
for
dang.
the store, Waterway Minneapolis. If you ain't know, now you know. 1521 Como Avenue Southeast, Minneapolis 55414.
If I do
You
it.
dig?
If I do it.
Shit. Shit, if I do.
So if anybody got a
If I
drink
do
that's
it.
watching too, or we need y'all to take a shot right now for Waterwave TV.
But we don't need no narrators. We don't need no narrators.
Come on, man, you done already drunk half the shit.
I drank one before this, and my stomach kind of hurt.
Oh, me,
Listen,
my
my
stomach
stomach
kind
kinda
of
hurt.
fubbly.
Dudes out here.
Yeah.
Come on, man, don't let Snoop
I've
Dogg
never
show
had, I
you
haven't had
up.
Jack Daniels like ever. I don't think. I think I had like one shot of Jack Daniels in my life.
Oof. Ooh, you drank that mug slow as hell. That shit probably tastes
I'm gonna have to
great.
do this in like two
Definitely
hits.
crazy with that little shit.
But that bitch taste like, ooh, child.
Dude, sick.
I'm scared actually. Like, why am I
Come
scared?
on, little
Yes,
boy.
be
I be drinking
concerned.
tequila.
2
Dude's gotta put
years,
some hair on
man.
their chest. That's
Be
why.
concerned, nigga.
2 years in the
2
in the
years
record books.
doing this in the industry, man. Niggas done made about $250,000, man. Shit, I just bought 3 Lambos for my baby mama.
5
Man.
bust downs, nigga. We
On
got
me,
all
nigga.
types of shit.
Damn
nigga.
near a bust down for every day of the week. You
Literally.
feel me, nigga?
We just keep it on hush hush, cause y'all don't
Nigga.
even need to know about it.
I swear, nigga.
nigga, move in silence, nigga. All my niggas got tigers in a cage.
I
at the
swear,
crib right
niggas
now.
got like 3 cribs, nigga, just in this state alone, nigga.
That's facts. That's
Nigga,
facts.
just
Nigga-
wait till we go global,
that's-
Dubai shit, nigga.
Nigga, that's 15 cribs between us in this state alone, nigga.
Yeah,
No
Don't
kids.
play, nigga.
No
Rich
kids.
nigga shit,
We
nigga.
up for real.
Rich
Y'all
niggas.
see the custom
Yeah.
scooter?
Oh,
Almost
bro.
there.
See that
You
shit,
see that
nigga?
shit, nigga?
See that shit on the table?
We just can't take pictures of the custom Bentleys and Lambos and shit outside because, you know,
See-
taxes.
You be down bad at that point. Down bad.
Bro, you know what's crazy? I was actually watching AD's, I think, AD's podcast from No Jumper, and he got this black homie. I forget what his name is, but he has like a really raspy voice, and he's like Crip dude too and shit. And he do
Smack.
Yeah, I think so. He's like darker. He be on
I never watched the video.
Trell's show too. He be on his show too.
I never watched the.
That Smack. Okay.
I never watched the video versions. I'm audio
Yeah,
listener.
yeah, and so he was on there though. Some girl was talking down to him, like just telling him like he just asked her like what's wrong, like asked the girl what's wrong, and then she just said I don't like your energy, I don't like how you're coming or whatever, and then he just started like going on this rant like about how he got this Rolls Royce outside, all this other shit,
Like,
and
alright.
but it was just funny because then he was like Low key, I shouldn't have talked about that shit. Bro got off the live. He got up and he just left because he was like, he don't post no pictures of the
Yeah.
Rolls Royce. Like he was like, I ain't no rapper. I ain't none of this shit that
Yeah.
all these other niggas be doing. And then he's just basically bragging about how he got a Rolls Royce, and the whole time he know he shouldn't have no
Shouldn't
Rolls
have
Royce.
He said,
Oh,
wait,
he shouldn't have said that.
He
I
just
mean, he
instantly
said, like,
incriminated himself
I
real
mean, he
swift.
said,
Like,
wait.
He said,
I
actually,
mean,
Oh
actually,
my
that was
God.
cap.
you know what I mean?
so actually, it's the Civic.
Oh me, bro went up, got the keys, and just left the crib right away. He had to
Sick
leave.
ass. Like it was about to get swatted. or
Oh
something.
me,
Oh
like
my
it was stoley or something. I don't even
bro.
know what was going
Out
on.
that bitch.
But no, that was just funny though. Since we were just we're telling you guys about our car collections. and shit.
Oh me.
Because of taxes,
Oh,
y'all
man.
can't know about it like that, but
Oh me.
there's no niggas got it.
Moving silence. Moving silence.
But nah, damn, what did we do? Oh yeah, we had a photo shoot. So we did have a photo shoot and a video shoot
Friday.
this weekend.
Mhm.
Yep, for our hoodies, bust down hoodies. Then what we do? Work. More
Vikings crazy game.
The Vikings
Oh
game was
my
crazy.
God, that
Yes.
shit was.
I won a
insane.
nasty
Yeah, touch on
parlay off the fights.
The
Ooh.
fights were crazy.
The
too.
And you
fights
got a
was
parlay
crazy.
off the games
Sports-
too.
And I got a
Good sports
parlay off the
weekend.
game.
Yep.
Yep.
Definitely a
Damn,
good
this nigga
sports
was coming up.
He was
I
coming up.
eating,
He was
low-key.
eating.
I won
He
3
was making some
parlays
good
this
shit.
week.
This
Yep.
nigga, Mr. fucking betting
Oh
man. That's
me,
crazy.
oh me, oh
Yeah.
me.
Crazy.
He was definitely locked into his bets. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie.
On
He was
me.
locked in.
I just placed one tonight actually on my guy Capella to score 10 points. We need him 10 points.
What team is he on again?
I think he's on the Celtics.
Celtics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coming off the bench
Dude,
for the
that's 5
Celtics.
possessions he just needed to convert.
Bro, it's
on.
not
Yeah.
hard, bro. Just make 5
What does he
later.
need? He needs, what,
He
he
said
needs
it's
10
not
points.
hard.
10 and a half, so technically he has to
11.
make 11. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he ain't getting 11. He, getting-
What if they stop him at 10? I'm gonna just
he misses
kill
like
him.
Pull him
he
out the
misses
court.
2 free throws at the end of the game to not get
Tears
11.
his
Niggas be
ACL.
sick.
I
He gonna
just
pull a
feel like
Tom
I
Brady.
don't know who he is, so I'm kind of scared that he might not get
don't
them
know who he
points,
is.
Yeah, 'cause
bro.
I'm not even.
Honestly,
I don't
like
know,
that.
bro, either. To be
Yeah.
sure.
Like, I don't
I'm like,
know.
I don't know. It don't sound like Jason Tatum, Jalen Green, all them other big names on that team that potentially
like
can
one of their
score
big
10
guys.
points.
Oh, me, that's the, that are consistently.
Yeah, he's
big
the
guy like
center.
a
He's the
center.
center.
I guess that's the gamble, though.
Okay.
Is like,
Well, I just
Oh.
clicked on a picture and it photoshopped
Oh,
him
he used to be
differently.
on the Hawks, huh?
That's his whole cut.
Yeah,
He
I
did.
actually do remember him. I remember him
He
from
looked
2K.
kind of like Zion.
Yep,
low-key.
he used to have that little patch in
yeah,
his
the
head.
patch. He had the Wiz Khalifa.
His ass
this
is annoying
nigga,
as hell in
like, he was
2K.
that he was cold.
Oh me, they definitely
he had
treated
that
him
Dennis
like he was
Schroeder.
cold as hell in 2K.
Oh, they got him
Was
right.
on his team too with the Hawks, so
I-
he probably was trying to copy
I
Dennis.
think so, or he might have did it before. He might have did it
Copy the
before.
drip or
Copy the
No, cop
dripper,
the drip
Dennis
ass
ass.
niggas.
The Schroed
Damn, he
man
from-
don't even got no drip.
he's
The Strode man. I don't even know if you. I don't know if you'd co-sign that nickname.
They said he's
Nah,
Swiss.
that nigga got a cosign.
Where's that?
The Schroed
Switzerland. He's Swiss.
Yeah,
But
That's
I thought
crazy.
Swiss
Capella.
is Swedish, right? Or Sweden? No, that's
nah.
Sweden. Yeah. So damn, he's
Sweden is
Swiss.
Swedish.
Switzerland. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Black
Young
S-
Swiss
black
man.
Swissman.
yeah.
okay.
A lot of the Olympic athletes from Switzerland that are like running athletes normally are like black.
Mm.
Oh.
Damn, wait, hold on. He already got 3 points, so we gone. We gone.
He said we up right
me,
now.
the game
Okay,
just started 6
you
minutes
picked the big
ago.
man. You picked the
Damn.
big man.
And he
So-
scored a 3 though, too.
What?
Oh shit!
3.
Alright.
He 1 for 1 in the
We'll
field
take that.
already.
We'll take that.
7
We'll
more
take
points
that.
to go, nigga.
Just
He a
board
big nigga
crash.
that
Just
can
board
shoot.
crash and
Yep.
get them.
Rebound.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just get that shit.
Hey, we'll take
If
that.
he don't score, if he don't score 11, if after good
Yeah, it's
start,
first
that's crazy.
quarter. You
yeah.
got 7 points to go.
Yeah.
But we gotta freaking
There's
talk
no way he
about this.
doesn't, yeah.
We gotta talk about this damn Vikings game, dog. I
Yeah,
can't
the
even
Viking
lie.
game was
Oh
fucking
my
immaculate. That was immaculate.
That shit was.
Bro, I bet. What I bet? I bet $5 to win $27, and I bet a comeback for the Tennessee and a comeback for the Vikings, and that
Both
shit-
hit.
Yeah, that hit, but it felt like that $5 was retreating at every
Yeah,
second.
yeah, no, literally, bro, like the funniest shit was when you described to me, like, bro, it feels like during this whole game, someone is grabbing $5 from me and then pulling it back and forth in my face. Yeah, because bro, literally, it was like, imagine even like on that touchdown, like when Kirk missed that touchdown, we
Oh
all
my
thought he got the
God.
touchdown. We all thought the game was over. Everything was
bro.
done, and then it was like,
So
nah, bro,
dumb.
there's still more to
Like,
go.
jeez.
There's
It was
still
just
more.
heartbreaking.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I can imagine that shit was probably heart wrenching in the moment.
Yeah.
It's like,
Literally.
oh my god.
Because it's
Oh,
like when
man.
you bet on it, you just feel more emotionally attached. Even if it's something slight, you just like care way more.
shit,
Yeah.
the stakes are higher.
Yeah, literally.
for real.
Back ends on the line. That's a meal you could have had. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Literally.
saying?
Is that game of the year contender? Do you think?
And it has to.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a charger.
I mean, we need that.
Game of the year contender? No. Yes. Yes. What you think, Rick?
Yeah, I think it was. I think
It has to
for
be
sure.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What other game
mean-
that was that crazy? I mean, obviously, I watched the. There was
Scooters
another
in the building.
crazy game, the Packers game. Remember, I bet on the Packers later after that.
They lost or won?
They won, and they had the same exact type of game where it was like they were down. It was what, 7-14 or some nut shit like that, or no, it was 14-28. Remember when we turned it on, and they had 2 touchdowns to go, and it just started the fourth quarter, and they came back and won at home.
Oh yeah.
The same day as the Vikings turned around, did the same.
What were
shit.
they on, a 3-game losing streak?
5.
5-game losing streak. Came back and bust Dallas
Yeah,
ass
Packers fans are
on some
sick right now.
insane crazy
yeah.
shit.
It's a good day.
So
It's a good
shout
day
out
to
my
be
nigga
like-
Aaron
I
Rodgers.
swear,
I
it's a
took
good
one
time.
time to bet on the Vikings and the Packers on the same day, and they both won.
I swear. I was telling Reese the whole time, don't bet for the Packers.
Yeah, I had to bet on the Packers because I mean, like A-Rod is
had to.
not finna take a 6-game losing streak. I just felt that like he's a Hall of Famer. Ain't no way he going 6 games in a row.
I don't
with
need him to
L's.
try and turn it around. Though,
We don't
when
need.
they
I
come
didn't
and
need him
see
to turn
us.
it around. I just needed him to turn around for that game.
Actually, that bet to hit, man.
Literally.
I'm
See,
sick.
On me, I bet 25 to win like 47. On me. So I
I'm
was
so
like, yeah, I
sick.
need my nigga Aaron
I
to pull
need
through
these
on
so
God.
bad.
Oh, bro, need that come up.
Fuck wrong with him.
Oh, me.
About
Yo,
5 seconds from getting this charger.
if anybody got a freaking Fruity Pebble dunk 11, send that hoe my way, yo. That's all. I just needed a quick announcement. I need them Fruity Pebbles. Yeah,
ain't none of
I
us
didn't
even
win on
win, bro.
nothing, bro. I tried
didn't
so
even
hard.
win.
I tried so hard. I need those Fruity Pebbles. Somebody get me a pair of them bitches. Also, if you want to get me the Lost and Founds 11.5, I'll take those as well.
Dude's trying to
11
just
came in today.
outsource
I
shit.
swear, but he didn't trade. That was the only shoe he
Yeah,
didn't
he
trade.
wanted- He said he could have.
If we just outsourcing shit, then
Yeah.
I need the Street Hawkers
Oh,
size 10.5 for
This
retail.
man going back in time. He going back in time. We talking about shoes that just came out.
dropping shit.
Oh me, no. I need even the cherries. I need those too.
I'll take the Lost and Founds for sure.
Lost and found. Them bitches looked crispy today.
Oh, for
Crispy
sure.
today.
And they affordable. They're not like 1,000. They're like
Yeah.
like 350 right now. I'll definitely
Yeah.
take. When they
Yeah.
drop, they're gonna be at 250.
You
It's
might as
gonna
well
be
just
nice.
go on fucking stock.
I'm gonna unds a pair and wear them.
no, you can't buy them yet on StockX. You gotta wait until they
I
come
don't
out.
know. I don't. I'm never ordering
crazy.
a shoe from StockX ever again.
Hell no.
Why you skirt?
Well, you seen they took the they just took the authentication
Yeah.
thing off.
Yeah, I
Yes.
seen that.
Wait, what?
It doesn't
So
say
they
authentic.
officially
They don't let you
took
know
off-
if the shoes are authentic or not
So
anymore.
StockX is no longer verifying that their shoes are authentic.
But what does that even
You're
mean?
just getting a
They're
StockX
not
tag,
guaranteeing
basically.
it.
They're not
Yeah, I know.
guaranteeing
Like
it.
they'll
That's
turn
so
it down
just
if they think it's
corny.
fake. So
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
So now we're in a
See,
different
right there
era.
where it says
The game has changed.
The
in the
game
top
has
left where it
changed.
says condition new. It
It
used to
used
say,
to say
guaran-
verified.
authentic verified, but they
yeah.
got rid of that part too.
Game has
Wow.
changed.
Now they're
Game has
just guaranteeing a new
changed.
real
That is crazy.
Well, what I do
So you
know
can now,
is
so you can now sell fakes on StockX.
Well, no, it's more of like, hey, if you get a fake, we weren't guaranteeing.
Then it
was
wasn't our
real
fault.
anyways. But I'm sure they're still gonna obviously
They're still
take back obvious.
They're gonna
fakes.
try, but
If
yeah,
one
I
gets-
guess now you can try to send in fakes, and
need
if they pass, they
these,
pass. I need those. I know that's like.
they want a K.
I mean, that's like the
yeah.
only thing I'm thinking about ordering
I'm
ever on
shopping, with, I'm
StockX.
shopping with people I know. I'm gonna shop at Piff.
Shop
Yeah.
local.
Go shop across the
Bro,
street.
but
or
who
shop
got
in
the
here.
Yeezy boots? Who got right now Lost and Founds? Who got the Fruity Pebbles?
Somebody
right now for
trade me.
And who
Trade
got
me.
my
Edu-
cherry?
shopping
Eduardo
with
got the
someone
Hey
that's-
Lost
Supreme,
2011.
trade me. I know
Oh
you got
me,
them
Eduardo
trades.
took them back home. Fuck.
I'm trading with anybody. I'm buying them off anybody who hit on sneakers. I ain't doing no random website, none of that. If you hit on
Yeah.
sneakers, I'll buy your pair. But if you just got a pair and you don't know how you got them,
But in-
I swear to
Yeah,
God.
Yeah. But
I
in
don't know.
reality,
I'm-
that's why you shop with WaterWave TV, because places like StockX are unreliable. Just so you know.
yeah. Then you
Now we
actually
can
got
officially say
genuine
that.
people to fucking check your shit, right?
Now we can
Literally.
officially say that.
Right
Yes.
here.
You can meet the person, the people face to face who are authenticating your shoe.
Yes.
If you got any questions, we're happy to answer.
To answer and help
Put you
out.
on game.
Put you on, Slat.
Also, I know y'all are probably wondering why there's a scooter on our table. It's because this episode is co-sponsored by Skirt Scooters.
Yeah.
They sell, rent, and are experts at repairing scooters. Skirt Scooter offers a scooter that goes 15 miles per hour and one that goes 30 miles per hour or more if you're looking for more performance. Check them out at skirtscooters.com. That's SKRRRT scooters.com. Give them a call or text at any time at 844-4-SKIRT. That's 844-SK-RRRT.
Skirt. Yes, sir.
I
I
think-
had
I
to do it
think-
for my guy right
I was
there.
gonna say I think Kareem would have approved of that skirt.
Oh, me. That was a good skirt.
And-
Kareem
Yeah, but I
likes
get the
that
stamp.
skirt. Oh, me.
It is also sponsored by the wonderful water Northern Chill in front of us. We drink this every day. If you're interested in trying it, you can order it on their website, northernchill.com. Use code WWTV20 on their website to get 20% off your order. We be drinking this shit all the time. Or if you're
Drinking this
local,
shit.
if you're local and you want to try a bottle, we offer it for a couple dollars in the store. But
Boy,
we
we
sell
be
out
drinking
pretty
this
fast
shit like it's water.
because we had to save some for the
What?
pod. So yeah,
We be drinking this shit for
Bro,
real.
if you're
though.
interested in sponsoring the podcast,
of water,
email
have you
us.
Have you seen like the water that's supposed to be like more like 3 times as hydrating as like more hydrating than water?
What?
It's supposed to be like
What
so
they
like,
called
add
thick
in
water.
it?
That's
Alright.
what I'm saying,
Pin
bro.
this-
Like,
pin
what the
this
fuck is
timestamp.
in that shit?
That's a timestamp right here. How's
Cause,
that?
Cause like, bro, but y'all haven't heard of that.
I've never
I've
heard
heard
of
of
this.
Oh, okay. I'm
I've
gonna
heard
see,
of like
Thick
the
water.
electrolyte shit.
the electrolyte water.
I've heard of like freaking there's like an electrolyte water that just has more electrolytes or some shit. I don't know.
What water?
I forgot. I feel like it's
Water Joe.
maybe Smart Water is the one that claims they have electrolytes, or am I tweaking?
Water Joe has
yeah,
caffeine.
I think they do. I think they do.
I don't know.
I'm
But
trying to think.
what is it called though?
Bro, I don't know. For some reason, I can't find it, bro.
No.
But I'm literally,
Fine.
I was literally not. It was in a daily dose video. It was in a daily dose video. That's how I heard
shit.
about it.
So he
Yeah.
saw it.
So
It was
it's
a fever
official,
dream.
man. It was on
Facts.
the internet. It was
a
real.
fever dream. It was a fever dream.
So what did the dude do? Did someone drink it and then just look hydrated as hell, or
It was a new brand. So he was like, so you know how like sometimes like he'll be like, this new brand just recently came out with this new water that
Yeah.
apparently in their study shows that it's 3 times more hydrating than your normal water.
Yeah.
And that was it.
That
it
was
just showed
it.
The thing, yeah.
Just showed the
was
water
probably
like
Northern
pouring
Chill.
in a glass or some shit.
Yeah, it's
I'll
like
put
it showed.
Northern
Yeah,
Chill
it just showed
up
showed like the
against it any
packaging,
day.
and like I don't know. I mean, right now, like I'm looking up like more hydrating water, and it's a lot of supplements you can put into it, which I assume just makes your body just grab onto the water better.
Yeah.
But I don't know, bro. I mean, I seen that shit, and I was like, what the fuck kind
Whatever
of time
they
are
are,
we
we
living
don't-
in?
we don't wanna
talking
know. We
about
don't care about
a
you.
water that's more hydrating than water. What the fuck?
I don't know if it's technically more hydrating than Northern Chill.
Well, simply, it's not.
Simply, it cannot be more hydrating than Northern Chill.
Scientifically, it could
but
never be.
it can be 3 times more hydrating than the average water that comes out of the tap faucet.
Bro, then your bookie ass tap water in Detroit, Michigan. You mean?
basically-
Oh no!
I'm sorry-
Not the
I'm
niggas
sorry,
in
Detroit.
Flint. He came at the niggas
I'm
in
sending
Flint
shots.
water.
I'm sending
Yeah.
shots.
We gotta just send the niggas in Flint a pallet of this, bro. This right here,
It'll turn around.
It's my-
one
Tell-
Bro,
nigga,
I'm telling you, their
Tell
economy
somebody
will
to
change.
just pay us for it. Then we'll do
one person can drink this in Flint and be hydrated for the rest of the month.
it.
You just need to fill up one bottle cap a
Scientifically
day.
proven.
Scientifically proven.
One bottle
Polar,
cap a day,
Wisconsin.
and just put it on your
From
tongue
Polar,
and let it sit for 10
Boy,
minutes.
you look like
Yeah.
this nigga.
You could be in the middle of the desert,
Oh my
let
God.
one of these droplets hit your tongue, and then you'll be
That's crazy.
rejuvenated. That's how good Northern Chill is,
I've seen it.
for real. And Skirt Scooters, that's how good Skirt Scooters is too.
You can drive around.
Never flat tires.
heard it.
He said, never flat, nigga. You
Never
wanna-
flat tires.
Nigga, hit a sand
Don't-
dune,
don't-
nigga.
don't-
No, this is the
Nigga,
old
slow
school one.
sneak.
I mean-
Hell, nigga, you outside in these bitches, nigga.
This one is the old school one, so these ones are air
It's kind
tires.
of bust.
But then
We
his
need
new
to clean
tires
it
are
up.
Oh,
solid.
yeah,
though.
the new one.
It do just need a little car wash. It need a little car wash. It's okay.
She still get it done.
That's how
You know
you,
what I'm
we've
saying?
had this for like 3 years and it's still working. So that's how you know.
Still
it's a
working.
product.
Still busting.
Reliable. If you need a scooter shop skirt, you feel me?
Damn, what's happening? Oh, actually, yeah.
It's promo
What's happened
time.
the past
Oh
week?
God, niggas is going crazy with the promo.
Takeoff died this week.
Oh,
Did he die this
man.
week?
Oh, we haven't talked about
We
it.
talked
did
about-
talk about that 2 weeks ago. I
2
think.
weeks ago.
Yes.
Damn,
But
is
did
that
y'all
already
hear
2
about?
weeks ago? That's crazy.
That's insane.
Did y'all hear that why about the J Prince family? How everybody is on their ass.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
So
I saw
Jay
that.
Prince Senior runs a label called Rap-A-Lot Records, who blew up off of a group called the Ghetto Boys back in like the early 90s or whatever. He has 2 sons, Jay Prince Jr. and Jazz Prince. Jay Prince Jr. discovered Drake. He was the one who made Drake famous and brought him to Lil Wayne and did all that shit. So that's how they tied in. And they have a gang in Houston called Mob Ties. That's why Drake is always referencing the mob or the song Mob Ties, because of his Houston Connects. The Houston Connects is the niggas they known for extorting rappers and shit, essentially. So they killed this dude named something the jeweler like a week ago after he was just blowing up at a dice game, and then the shit happened with Takeoff.
Yeah.
So now everybody is like putting that 2 and 2 together and blasting this family, the light on their family, so they might get RICO'd or some shit crazy.
Damn.
Yeah.
So they're saying that it was a calculated hit on, bro.
Yeah, essentially.
Oh
on
my
the
God.
Migos or Takeoff specifically, or just like
On
one
the
of
Migos, or just like them just like extorting rappers like to a loose screw point, basically. Yeah.
I would definitely I think my take on it is it's definitely fishy that Jay Prince was in both places
He was
both times.
there, yeah,
but the
both
thing,
times,
the only problem is for me is that we can't like necessarily put the biggest heads on the pedestal of the reason why shit's getting fucked up, because the one thing that is very sketchy is, one, Jay Prince drove Quavo and Takeoff to that bowling alley, which is even crazier.
Yeah, they were with him.
They
the
were
whole
with
time.
him the whole night.
the whole
He
time.
drove them there. Then bro gets shot, and Jay Prince walks out of the bowling alley and just leaves Quavo there to be there
Yeah.
with his nephew.
And what's even more
on the
crazy
ground.
is that,
So it's like-
post Takeoff dying, like, you know how all celebrities were saying when they first found out the news, they all made their posts. Jay Prince Jr. made a post like he had just found out Takeoff had died on Instagram before the video dropped, and then the video dropped, and they show him walking past Takeoff's body like he ain't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And they like, nigga, how you gonna act like you wasn't there when you walk past his body in the video?
And you on Quavo's whole story and
Yeah.
everything.
Talking about you just found out, like, nigga,
Yeah.
what?
I mean, I think there's a space
Oh, yeah, he
in.
killed him.
I think there was. I think though the thing is
He didn't kill him
that
personally.
yeah, and that's the thing is like, one, like I'm just trying to be like a little bit of devil's advocate, but also trying to help be on Jay Prince's side a little bit. But this is just like, in the fact of, one, your family is a huge label family in Houston. Y'all feel like y'all run it. I understand that. That makes sense. And imagine though, you were just at another person getting shot in the same spot.
Yeah.
And then it happens again now to the biggest rap group that you was supposed to be the one bringing there and protecting. So then it's just kind of like, bro was probably trying to save face. He wanted to leave the space quickly, save space, because he already knew that this is not going to look good for
This
the
is not
second
gonna
time.
look good. Yeah,
And
for
like,
sure.
which like, it's even crazier because like we look into it, it was one of their own mans who shot them and shit. And then it's like, when you start seeing it like that, you're like, damn. Like, how would a person like Jay Prince instigate one of their own niggas into shooting them? You know, like obviously it's possible. Shit could happen. Anything could happen in this world. But like, to me, it's kind of like, damn, that's a little bit of a stretch. That's really hard. but it also does just seem weird that you're in the place twice.
Just the place, the
timing,
and the scene.
But it's like obviously bad place, bad timing has happened throughout history over and over and over again. So it's like you never know truly.
100 came out and said that the person that killed Takeoff, according to the streets, is supposedly no longer living.
Was it that dude wearing the fitted with like the jersey? Remember, I don't know, but what's his name? Flacco was posting hella photos and videos of it, and it was like a guy that was shown pulling a gun and whatever, and they had a picture of him from his story earlier, and was like, seems to be like the guy that pulled the trigger. They were hanging out with him earlier or whatever. Like he solved the case on his own page.
Oh man, because I seen a bunch.
I don't know what his guy. I don't know what the guy's name was. Because a girl that
Takeoff flew out that same weekend to Houston for him to kick it with, she was saying like he was texting her while they were there, saying he didn't even want to be there. He not trying to shoot dice like that because he not a real gambler for real. So he was just there to support the team.
Yeah,
and that he wanted to leave. And he was saying that it was some dude in mob ties basically across the table from them that was acting like he had animosity towards the Migos or something too. So he was saying that in her text to them.
I mean, that's the thing too, is like we don't know a lot of the people who was there. You only know the famous people who was there. So like we don't know who was standing next to Quavo, like Takeoff and all them. We don't know who is standing next to Jay Prince. We don't know who exactly is mob ties, who isn't, who's just a groupie, who isn't. So it's like that's where I can see that a person like Jay Prince, who's in Houston, who has all these mob ties, could have finessed something. Could have finessed like one of the niggas in the Migos camp who's originally from Houston to switch sides and do all this other shit.
It was like a private event, but they was patting everybody down except for mob ties members.
Yeah.
So it was like Quavo and them niggas, they couldn't have no guns, but them niggas could have guns.
Yeah.
But essentially they was there being protected by them.
Yeah.
Like they didn't hire their own outsourced security.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just an all around sketchy situation.
The whole
it's really
deal
just
is sketchy. And then fucking Takeoff's, I think it's Coach P, the owner of QC or whatever. His mom came out and was saying some crazy shit, basically appeasing all the conspiracy theorists, saying that he was essentially like a sacrifice, basically. Oh man!
Oh my God.
So it was just some crazy little past week of exposure on Takeoff.
Yeah, I don't understand it all. I know that there's gonna be a lot of shit probably still coming to light. There's probably gonna be a lot of footage too that people haven't seen yet. Probably gonna see some stuff from the Bowling Alleys film. But the biggest thing to me is it's just like, one, why are we freaking killing each other over gambling? That's like the number one
that's
thing.
The stupidest thing.
To me, like, bro, I like the conspiracies, all this other stuff, all the people involved. It's like we got to a point to where we killing each other over dice, bro. A piece of plastic cube,
over a
bro.
6-sided cube.
Yeah, and it's like you ain't never shooting your dealer at Mystic. You ain't never shooting your dealer in Vegas, nigga. Why are we all of a sudden just shooting bystanders of people watching the game? Like, and the thing is it sounded like it was all like Quavo was finna walk off. He was like, "Fuck it, man, we finna get up out of here." Like, and then all of a sudden it just started shooting. Like, damn, nigga. It sounded like a nigga was trying to walk away from the situation. At least.
Definitely.
Like nigga was making the quote unquote right decision.
Yeah,
when
and still just couldn't. It still just couldn't get out alive. That's just
like that's fucking horrible. Like, it's horrible.
I don't know, bro. I feel like we all gotta do a lot of thinking as a community and really just figure out where our shit lies for real, because this shit is getting out of hand.
Niggas is sick and tired of seeing this kind of shit.
Nah, for real, bro.
100%.
That shit is crazy, bro.
Shit is not it.
Just people posting motherfucking deaths in general. That should be kind of weird.
I mean, I think the thing is that if we're gonna keep dying to the dumbest circumstances, people are gonna still post it. There's no way. There's no way as long. media since the day of time, and people have always posted since any person has ever died ever. So like we're always gonna post when people die.
I mean,
people are always
people
gonna be.
need to know when people die, but I mean like them dying right there in that moment.
Right.
That's kind of
But
crazy.
the
Like
thing
we
is,
can understand the news of it, but I don't know. It is kind of crazy.
yeah,
Weird.
I
It's
think
weird.
that it's crazy.
Like I get it, but me personally, I wouldn't want. If I got shot right now, went outside, I wouldn't want y'all niggas to just record it. Like, damn, Reese is dying right now.
Yeah. No, so you're saying the people that were there when he died recording it, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
that
that
shit
makes
crazy.
sense. But if you're saying the fact that people are posting what the people who were there recorded,
no.
that's a
They
different
can,
story.
They can repost
because
the post once it's already out.
yeah, I mean,
it's already
because
out.
the thing is at the end of the day, one, it's already out. Two, you don't
Yeah.
believe it until you
Yeah,
see
it's
it. At
already
the
out.
end of the
It's already
day,
out.
that's how humans are. You're never gonna believe anything until you truly see it. When
Truly.
peop-
Especially
'cause-
something that you
'cause-
don't wanna
'cause
believe, too.
you-
I
bro,
definitely still
how
feel
many
that way.
times have we heard,
Man.
yo, Juice has gone off on an island, Tupac is off on an island,
Yeah.
all this other shit.
Yeah.
There ain't none of that Takeoff is off on an
Yeah.
island right now because
Yeah,
you
of
saw
course.
that nigga dead on the
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah.
Everybody saw that shit. So there's literally
me.
no ifs, ands,
ands,
or
and
buts
buts.
about that shit. So
That
then
shit is
it's
still cap.
that's confirmation for the world. Two, we need that proof. The world needs that proof. We've been doing that also since the beginning of time
Mm-hmm.
when freaking huge politicians are being assassinated, killed, you have to show the public how they
Yeah.
got killed. The public
Yeah,
needs to
you do.
see it because they won't believe that their president or whoever the hell it was died like that. When bad presidents die, freaking Gaddafi, Mussolini, Hitler, everyone's looking for their bodies. Everyone wants to find their bodies,
Hell yeah.
throw that shit around, trample that shit around their damn city,
It
and
was
parade
Mussolini-
around
It
it.
was Mussolini of
Mussolini
Italy where
got-
they drug him through the streets.
They
right?
dragged him through the streets.
Yeah.
Gaddafi got dragged through the
tragic,
streets.
bro.
Same
Damn.
shit on video on CNN. So the thing is
crazy.
we're not gonna sit here and cap like motherfuckers have not visualized people's deaths for
Oh, they
millions
definitely
of
have. They
years
definitely
because
have.
that's something that's happening. We as humans have been desensitized for a very
That
long
don't mean
time
it's
to a lot
a
of
good
that
thing
shit.
ever though.
I don't-
because we do it forever don't mean it's a good thing ever.
I don't think there's a lot of things that are good, but I think that there's a lot of things that sometimes you have to see. You can't just walk around this face of the planet and think
That
death
is
ain't
true.
real.
That is true.
That's one thing that
That
you
is true.
can't
Especially when
do
it comes
because
to,
then
people
you
dying
walk
over some dumb shit. Because like I feel like when you see somebody dying over some dumb shit, I feel like it has
then
to. Like,
you understand
like-
the
that
true
you could die over some dumb shit.
dumb
yeah,
shit
like,
for
you know,
real.
Like, that you're like, oh, that shit. Like, if shit that happened to Takeoff. I mean, shit. I'm not nearly as famous, wealthy. I'm not nobody compared to him.
Oh, yeah.
It
Exactly.
could happen to
It
me.
could
like, it's
happen to
nothing-
me.
Oh yeah,
bro.
for sure. I'm on Charleston White side though. If I get up, I'm shooting the niggas with the phones.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
Who's Charleston White?
Charleston White is like this
Little crazy old,
crazy
he the-
old
he the-
dude.
The real life Uncle Ruckus. So they say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait, is he
Literally.
a black dude though? Or is
Yep.
he-
Yeah.
Okay.
Texas. Yep.
Wait, but so
And he got one eyeball too.
really? And he just straight up hate black people?
He don't
No,
hate
he don't hate
black
black
people.
people, though.
He's
Oh.
just
He's anti-niggatry.
yeah.
Ah.
He's just really. I'd say he's super.
Crazy how I knew what you meant. When
Exactly. That's it. That's the
He's
only way
just
to put it.
super with the like. I'd say he's more conservative leaning black folk who's just like a little bit more like, yo, I don't necessarily trust in the police, but I'm gonna call the police on your ass if you're fucking doing something
Yeah,
to me. You know what I'm
sure.
saying?
Type shit.
So it's like I get it, it makes sense, but at the same time he can go over fucking board.
He's an extremist.
Yeah.
So
But
at
he's
times
basically
you
like
could
the
consider
opposite of
him my
Dr.
Uncle Tom,
Umar
I'd say.
type
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you said
He's
the
the
opposite?
devil advocate of that side.
Ah.
I guess.
In
But
a
the
way.
thing is Dr. Umar does not promote niggatry either, though.
No, he don't.
And
He
that's
don't.
the thing.
But-
is Dr. Umar be talking about euthanizing
But you know
niggas.
what I
He
mean?
be
In the
talking about
devil
he be
euthanizing.
on
advocate way
some-
of like them playing like the opposite sides
Yeah,
of
yeah.
anti-niggatry, basically.
Yeah. They play a different niche, I
Yeah,
would say.
yeah.
Not opposites, but different niche.
Yeah, or
because
how they
the
attack
thing
it.
is I feel like both of them can sit in a room and they would have a great conversation
They would
together.
agree on a lot
and,
of shit.
And there really wouldn't be like a combat like in their conversation.
No, not at all.
It would
I
be
don't think
more
so.
of
I think they'd
agreeing
have a
and
good
then just
combo.
and then just telling this is what I believe in this topic, and then this is what I believe, and then they just move on because they see the similarities in what they believe.
I'd actually
you know what
want
I'm
to see
saying?
them. I'd watch a
like two
podcast
sides of the
them
same
talk.
coin type of thing.
Yeah, they're literally two sides of the
Yeah.
same coin. They just
Yeah.
speak it differently.
Way
Yeah.
differently.
Yeah.
Way differently. Yeah.
Extremism, man.
Yeah, extremism is
Even-
very weird.
It's
even
weird
when
as
you're
hell.
on like two ends of like even when it seems like you're on two different sides of the totem pole, we're all still the same.
Because
Yeah.
the thing
It's
is,
kinda
it's
crazy
like
at the end of the
it's
day.
always like, oh, you make a good point. Oh wait, now you sound crazy, but it's
Yep.
still a good point.
Yep. Yeah.
I feel like that's a lot of times with like a lot of I feel like, 'cause I mean, the thing is like with
Oh, yeah.
extremism, it's like you get called an extremist for like the extreme things you say, and it's like that might be for 5% of the things you say might be
Yeah,
extreme,
no, facts.
and 95 might be pure facts.
Yeah.
but you're just categorized because you said shit the whole time, bro. I don't believe in black people not being like fucking with white people.
Yeah.
and then now you're like, oh, he crazy, but then you might say some real shit about, hey man, we gotta do something about the community because shit, ain't nobody gonna fix it ourselves. You know what I mean? Without it, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Yeah,
like,
and
dang.
and it's like I think that's what I feel like that's kind of what I'm learning as I get older is like it's really the basis of how you say what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
You can't just spew the ideologies that you've heard. You also need to understand your audience, understand societal norms, even at the time, understand societal norms, and then explain your logic. Because like I get it. Like there's people like Andrew Tate who are out here. There's people like Dr. Umar who are out here. There's people like Charleston White. And then obviously even with the whole Kyrie Kanye situation, bro, you can see it, bro. They're getting shafted in different ways. But
Yeah.
now you can see the comeback for Kanye. Everyone's just like, even the Jewish people, I'm seeing TikToks and shit like, low key, like if Kanye were to ask me to be his muse, I'd be his muse. Like saying dumbass shit like that.
What the hell?
Like I still forgive that nigga. Like
That's
dumb
crazy.
shit like that.
course.
And it's like it really is about the person who's saying it, how they're saying it,
Yeah.
and how it comes out. Obviously, there's a barrier for Kanye.
And about
'cause
what
there's
you
all
do
the
after
mental
the
health
fact,
shit.
too.
So
Yeah.
everyone's like, yeah, bro's dealing with a lot of mental health shit. So maybe he don't really mean it. Maybe he's just spewing it, and then he just needs a few people to talk to him and turn it around.
And Dave
Yeah.
Chappelle kind of stuck up for him with that too.
Yeah,
Did
but
you
there's
see
a
his
lot
SNL
of, well,
thing?
I mean, but the thing is there's a lot of Jews who are bringing Kanye on
I mean,
to
obviously
podcasts
they
and
fuck with-
shows.
they fuck with that nigga
but
for
the
sure.
thing is Kyrie fully shafted completely. My man's posted a screenshot on his story,
Yeah.
and he's been fully shafted. Nike
For
deal
no
dropped.
reason,
Everything
yeah.
is dropped. Like, bro couldn't even come back and give a true apology.
Bro had to pay
he
a
couldn't even
half
say
a
it.
mil and got forced to do an apology.
Yeah. So it's like right there. I feel like, and that's a person that the society sees as coherent. So
Mm-hmm.
like, you need to understand that like when you're seen as a
As a
loose screw
yeah.
already, you're
Then-
an
then they'll
incoherent
cut you
person.
some slack.
They'll cut you some fucking slack.
slack.
But then
But
if
when
you're
you're
supposed to be
not-
a person who's supposed to be perfect,
Yeah, he's
supposed to never
mindful
say
and
anything bad,
conscious, Yeah.
then
Nah,
it's
they
like
on his ass.
as soon as you do say that, even though the 95% of things that you said have been true, that 5%, but in Kyrie's case, the 0.5%,
Yeah,
the
literally.
the fucking
1%,
0.5%.
yeah,
But Kanye
Just
went for
destroyed that
2
nigga.
weeks ranting on this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Kyrie
bro.
went a story post, and you literally see his whole
Just
world come
destroyed his
crashing
life.
down.
crumbled.
But that I don't know.
Man.
I feel like it's cool to
Society.
see. It's cool to see from an outside perspective, but it's also like making me understand from the shit that we're doing, like how you do need to tiptoe around a lot of things,
Yeah.
and things can be talked about. It's just about the way that we talk about
Yeah,
them.
100%.
We need to
100%.
bring
gotta be
forward
calculated.
a correct, calculated conversation without sounding like we hating on somebody else. You
100%,
know what I'm
that's the
saying?
thing.
100%.
Because
I feel
we
like
can
also-
say how things are unfair, but we don't need to say it like they don't deserve it.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know what I'm
100%,
saying?
100%.
And that's where I feel like
But I feel like some
rift
certain
is
motherfuckers
happening
be
right now.
doing that for
Definitely.
shock value too.
True,
Because they
true.
realize now it's like, okay, I garnered this amount of attention, so I can say this amount of truth, but mix it with some crazy ass shit
Yep.
just to get those eyes
Yep.
anyway.
yeah. I mean, see, the thing is though, is I think also like a person like Speed is proving the incoherent nigga can get away with anything role, is because like what person do you know who can do like all the shit that he's been doing and still be getting invited out to Manchester?
Yeah, because the
still
thing
be
is,
getting invited to all
he,
this
like,
shit.
acts
He's
like
screaming
a
at
kid
bitches
on
and
camera,
shit.
but obviously, you know, like off camera, he's just a normal.
He's normal.
Dude.
He's
Yeah,
coherent. You
that.
know he knows
that.
everything that
You
you're
know
saying. He's understanding it. He's ingesting it.
Yeah.
But the fact that he's acting like it is making it okay for the loose shit that he does, and people can just go past it.
They can
like,
separate it.
Yeah, but it's that shock value thing too. And it's like he's always doing shock value, so it's like, is anything really shocking if he steps over the line? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he's almost like nerfed you to that.
To that.
To it
And
already.
that's how,
To
you
that.
know who
So it's
Orlando
like-
Brown is.
It's interesting.
That's so Raven.
I mean,
That's
at that-
how
Yeah.
Orlando
It'd have to
Brown
be some
is right
crazy
now.
shit.
But for him, it's like he's chasing the shock. It's like Orlando Brown's chasing the shock.
like a Boom Gang.
Because he wants to be normal, like Boom Gang wants to be normal. But you know, if Boom Gang ran into a Dunkin' Donuts right now and stole all the fucking donuts, that shit would get 10, 20 million, 30 million views right now.
Yeah.
But his music right now of preaching positivity and all that other shit
Yeah,
ain't doing
it's-
shit
yeah, it's not
compared
doing
to
that.
the old
On
shit.
me.
You know?
Yeah, that is facts. Because even Orlando Brown said it himself, though, is like he does know that people are going to view his videos for him to say some loose shit. So that's what he literally
That's what he
said. Like,
says.
I'm gonna mix some truth in with the loose shit, and so y'all just take it how it is, basically.
You got to.
So me.
Because at this point, boy, this industry is too saturated.
Wait,
it's
this
just
nigga
saturated, so
Orlando
saturate
Brown
that
got
shit.
an Instagram now? I mean, of YouTube?
Bro,
No,
he
he
I
don't
feel
got
like he.
his own channel. He
Oh,
does,
he don't?
He does streams of like going
What's
on
his
different
music
people's
videos on?
podcasts and shit.
What are his music videos on?
I mean, he got music videos.
That nigga got help, bro. I used to watch the nigga music videos in high school, like on some nut shit.
Bro,
I used
I'm
to.
about to-
There's one
bro,
song that I know by heart by that nigga, and it was like him acting. This is what I'm telling you about that shock value. This is why I was saying he's chasing shock value.
Yeah.
Because he had one that had millions. It was like 4 million to like 5 million, but he acted like a crackhead the whole video. Like he was acting homeless, and bro was rapping. The bars were good.
Yeah.
The his singing voice was good.
Yeah, of
But
course.
like he was just acting like a crackhead, talking about how he's getting off meth, like how he
Yeah.
was getting off meth and shit.
Yeah.
But it's like obviously it's shocking. You're watching a Disney Channel star look homeless. So
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah.
whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then it's like obviously that's gonna get views, but now what's next?
Mm-hmm.
We saw the positive sometimes, but
Yeah.
like it's like that doesn't matter to people.
I mean,
I feel like
that's
his
the- that's-
objective now is to expose the industry, but also bring that shock value because he also is still like working on music. I guess that's his main thing right now.
His music ain't bad though.
He
I'm gonna
got-
give him that.
he
His
trying to-
music
Is it
ain't
actually
bad.
good?
It's
It's actually
actually
good?
decent.
He's trying to
It's
make
actually decent.
a show too, the Orlando Brown show, like a sitcom.
Since they kicked him off the
Okay.
That's a Raven
Yeah,
spin
bro.
boot.
And they
Crazy.
they kicked him off the Proud Family reboot too.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I seen his character go off
Yeah,
right
on the
away.
first episode.
That was fucked
They was
up.
like Sticky moving away.
Yeah, and Dejanay was sick
on the
as
first
hell.
episode, that nigga, they
Dejanay
booted that
was
nigga
so sick.
It was crazy because I was watching like interviews and he's like, yeah, he was so excited, like, yeah, I'm about to be on the Proud Family and shit. They booed that nigga off the first
Booted.
episode.
Yeah.
Oh my god, damn.
Gave that
That's
nigga like
crazy.
4 lines.
Yeah.
This shit was fucked
his
up,
ass
bro.
was gone.
He recorded that motherfucker through the voice memo.
On
sent it
me,
in.
on me, literally, bro. Like it was fucked, bro. I felt bad. I felt bad because
That's
you
so
knew his
crazy.
character would have been good.
But it was crazy. He was saying like all the roles he had been in, and I didn't realize that he was in hella good ass movies. Like that nigga was in Major Pain and
Yup.
shit.
Bro,
He was
he's a
cold
goat.
ass child
It's
actor.
just sad because I think like I don't think Disney splits or whatever, or
Yeah.
even people's parents at the time might have been taking a lot off the top to pay
Oh yeah, your
bills and
parents
shit.
is scraping
Because
your
bro,
checks.
they're doing so much to get you there, so it makes sense that you gonna have to help them pay the bills if they driving
Yeah.
you out to Cali, flying
Yeah,
you out to
yeah,
Cali,
bro,
doing
yeah.
all this other
if
shit.
they can't work to put you in the position to be a superstar,
Yeah.
it makes sense that you at least cover their life expenses.
Yeah.
But it's like tragic when it's like they're pulling up a new car.
Yeah,
bro.
Got the Chanel.
Yeah.
They're providing for your life.
Yeah.
The whole time.
On
It's
me.
your life.
But you're just pulling up to this
Literally.
acting job as a normal kid
Yeah,
every day.
yeah.
And that's how I see it for most Disney kids is that they normally are probably just pulling up to work like it's school. Like they're just normal kids. They can't really just go out with their freaking fucking American Express card and just swipe on shit. Like
Yeah,
they can't do that. Like,
and like your parents probably won't even let you do that. 'Cause
Yeah.
they're like, my 12-year-old got $50K in the bank. I'm not gonna give him this card and be like, go crazy.
Yeah.
Little nigga finna come back with fucking 20 pounds of candy and a
Yeah.
fucking Rolex for no reason.
No,
Like, what the
literally.
fuck?
So
Little nigga tweaking.
yeah, so I feel like it's definitely like they didn't save a lot of money from that time period.
Oh yeah, no, them people, hell no. Like even Sam from iCarly, she's been like resurfacing, I guess, because her mom forced her into fame.
Yep.
And so that's what her book was about, because she had like accumulated a eating disorder the whole time during
I'd heard about
iCarly
that.
and shit. So she was like going bulimic basically or some weird shit.
And then what was the show that they put her in with Ariana
Sam
Grande?
and Kat.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and she said she hated that
she
show.
hated the show because she always compared herself to Ariana Grande and how beautiful she was and how she could sing, and so she just felt normal as fuck.
Just felt inadequate.
Oh man.
But
Tragic.
the one thing that she did say
have
in the
some
book was that
racist
she
show.
did like the iCarly staff.
Yeah.
So she actually did like Miranda and Freddie and all them. Like they were actually
Like
cool with her.
genuine
But
friends, yeah.
she said the actual people didn't fuck with her in the iCarly, the writers and
Yeah, like
shit.
the
None of them fucked
producers and
with
the
her.
directors
Yeah,
and
like they were trying to slowly write her out the show type shit. And then Miranda
what?
blew up, and then it was like they had to reuse her with Ariana to juice Ariana's fucking career.
Yeah.
Fucking
That's
bogus.
crazy.
Yeah, bro.
And then after
Fucking
that,
bogus.
Ariana turned into a star.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Both of them.
Ariana
And
blew
left
the fuck
Sam in the dust.
Yeah, no, that was what I was saying. Was her point was they were just gonna make her side character part 2,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
literally just do it again. Give us another girl that we can make
Yeah.
famous, but this one can actually sing, and this one can actually dance.
Yeah.
And will
Like-
really be a pop star.
Yeah.
Her off
Bro.
that
Oh
quick
my
as fuck.
god.
Yeah. Dan Schneider, man, that nigga was thinking, even though he's a fucking
Yeah, he
pedo.
ain't shit. He ain't-
Oh, that's that fat nigga that run Nickelodeon,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
Yep.
fuck that guy. But
He don't run Nickelodeon, but he does write heavily
He
for
wrote
Nickelodeon.
majority of the shows.
Majority of the shows, yes.
you wrote majority
Of the
Majority of
shows,
the
bro.
shows on that
Dan
house.
Schneider's
Like,
name
the
is on
shows
so
with the-
many
with
of
the
them shows.
Physical people.
Yeah, even
And
some of
even
the
even some of the
cartoons he wrote too.
yeah, he was-
Wow.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Because I think he was involved too in bringing back that Rugrats like
Yep.
spinoff.
Yeah,
I think
the
he was
All
involved in
Grown
that.
Ups.
Yeah, the All Grown Ups. He's involved in Zoe 101. He wrote that. Yep.
Oh my
wrote,
god.
Yep. Wrote iCarly. Wrote so many
wrote
shows.
Drake
bro.
and Josh.
Yep, Drake and Josh.
He wrote-
He wrote
You know what?
Drake and
You know what
Josh.
Drake and Josh was? Drake and Josh was his second. So just how he did Sam and Kat to make for iCarly.
Yeah, it was
he
the
did
boy
Drake
version.
he did Drake and Josh for the second spin-off reboot of Kenan and Kel.
Well,
So
we have the same birthday.
It's the craziest part.
So it's
he
the black,
literally
the white version.
the
of Kenan
white
and Kel.
version of Kenan and Kel.
That's fair.
And you know what's crazy? On the last episode of Kenan and Kel, Drake and Josh make a cameo, and then because they were thinking the whole time during Kenan and Kel, yo, these guys are about to get famous. They're getting all these movie roles. We have to find a second show with two boys.
Yeah.
And then literally they were on the last episode of Kenan and Kel.
Damn.
Drake and Josh show up. They're on set, and then they do good together. And then they're like, we're gonna use them.
Wow.
And then it literally, yeah.
That's how it became.
Literally, bro. And that's how Drake and Josh became.
They
crazy.
up for that one.
Man, I love stories like that because it's just like you just never know when you could just strike gold
Yeah.
with just by chance like that.
But it was sad
for
because, like, obviously Josh hated Drake and Josh because Dan Schneider used their real story behind Drake and Josh. Like, the New York kid who's, like, kind of bigger gets made fun of for being fat. That was literally Josh's
life.
childhood. And then
Yeah.
Drake's childhood was like the Cali kid who got all the girls and shit.
Yeah.
And like that was really his childhood.
So
and
they
he
made
knew how
him
to
play-
sing. He was a rock star, and they made them play their real life roles. But then it's like crazy because they got older and then the roles flipped.
yeah.
Yeah. Crazy,
Crazy.
shit.
Yeah, because then
Jesus.
Josh Peck, he ended up getting clouded, getting skinnier,
Skinnier.
becoming more suave,
Getting hella
going
movies.
to
Yeah.
David Dobrik and all that shit. But then Drake, he did become a Latin superstar singer.
But he got a pedo
But then he
case.
got
Yeah.
the pedo thing.
He likes kids.
Yeah, let's try it.
Bro,
Like it's
man.
great for him that he's still up in Latin countries,
Yeah.
but yo, you can't walk foot in America like without
he's
people knowing about you.
Yeah,
You know?
people won't respect you here anymore.
How that nigga just turned into a Latin superstar? That shit's so crazy. to me.
Very
So-
crazy.
It's so random to think about.
It's weird that they just gravitated towards him.
Yeah.
Because like it was like a thing, like he was like popping off like
On his
over
own.
there,
On his own.
and then
strength.
like
So he
he
was-
just saw the market was just wide open for him.
Nickelodeon parted ways in 2018 with Dan Schneider.
Really?
He was later accused of misconduct by some of his former employees, which he partly denied. In
he
2020,
made Zoe
He
101 too.
partly
in
did that.
2021, the interview with New York Times, Schneider announced that he had written and sold a new pilot to a different network.
You say he just departed in 2021?
2018.
Oh, yeah, I see it right here.
He went to Harvard.
Wow.
You know,
Of course
the,
he did.
most sickening thing about
Yeah,
that
Zoe 101
is
Drake
like
Josh,
somebody
iCarly,
who probably
Victorious.
brought like so many smiles and so much laughter into people's households.
Just was ruining all the cast lives.
Yeah.
that you've
Just
seen.
turns out to be a sick fuck. For
Yeah.
real.
Oh my
Like
No,
that's so,
for
but,
real.
but like that if that's not the most ironic, unfortunate shit, bro. Like somebody like, because I mean I'm sure we all grew up watching this man what this man
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
brought to the table.
Yeah.
And then to
Damn.
find out that he probably would have fucked you if you sat in the same room with him for too long.
Sheesh.
Like that's crazy, bro.
Sheesh. Sheesh. I don't know if I don't
went
know.
too far. I'm
I
sorry.
don't know if any of the claims got that far, but
Yeah,
I
I
do
don't think
know.
so.
Hey, you don't
if
know what he was on, my
I do
nigga.
know though. You can look up the Sam and Cat auditions
yeah.
for the show, and they're very weird. What he had the girls saying in the auditions for the show, he had like it was like he was trying to catch Ariana Grande and Sam just saying really like kind of like depreciating things on camera just to catch them saying it on camera. Like, and then having them show their feet and shit too. Yeah, he had them show their feet for the audition.
Yeah, he's loose.
Weird
Yeah, no,
shit.
this dude's fucking
Weird
freak.
shit.
Yeah,
I
but,
literally
but it's like,
Googled
but
this
it's
nigga.
like
He did
you
the
literally.
Good
I
Burger
guess you
too.
can't charge him for shit like that because it's like he could be like, I didn't type that, I didn't write that, I didn't do that. Somebody else did that. You know, like
Yeah,
there's a lot
he
of
could
ways that
shift
they could
that,
get out of
man.
that. But having all of these employees say things about you doesn't help, and that's probably why he had to part ways.
This nigga got
Because I
new
don't think he was
articles
charged.
as a
Like Eric
fucking-
Eric
wasn't
just read
charged.
it. I don't think he was charged with anything.
Bro got
but just
new
a lot of
articles out.
allegations.
Like still to this
Damn.
day, he having new articles out like as
About
of
him?
August 31st.
Yeah, it's
my
a hot
God.
topic.
Yeah.
It's a really hot topic. But one thing that's really hard is that no one spoke out because they obviously wanted the fame and the money.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
because the
saying?
thing is, if
and
you
their
speak
parents
out
didn't
like
speak
fucking
out.
4
So
or
it's
5
like,
years later, it's kind of sounding tragic.
It-
or
yeah.
10 years later.
yeah,
because
because it's like when, especially when you see the big celebrities, it's like, oh, you spoke out after you got all of
yeah,
the,
you
benefits.
the,
yeah, you
the
wait,
benefits.
Yeah, it
from the
happened when
fame.
you were 13. Now
Yeah.
you're 24. Now you saying it happened.
Yeah,
like,
and like, don't get me wrong
Yeah.
though, like,
It's
yo,
horrible.
I mean, we
it's
get it.
horrible,
It's
and
horrible.
I
For
totally
sure, for
understand that shit. But it's like, bro, like, we don't want to see that nigga. I wish I didn't have to see all his shows. I wish y'all would have spoke up so I didn't have to
Sooner.
watch that nigga
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
like,
like, what?
cause now I have to sit here and be like, damn, Zoe 101 was fucking goated, cause
Yeah.
bro actually made that shit a goated show. But y'all are all exposing after the fact
Yeah,
of
that y'all
us
was
all
all down
watching it.
bad.
I mean,
Yeah.
us all watching it and enjoying y'all. So now we're just like, fuck,
Like, this
bro.
is fucked.
But nah, yeah, still fuck Dan Schneider though. That dude's
Fuck
weird.
that guy, but I mean, I guess his shows were
Jared Fogle. Oh my God! Don't be showing
Oh,
Jared.
Oh my God.
He's extra fucked.
Yeah, bro. Wait,
What was
so-
the story with him?
Yeah, what was it? Yeah,
child
that's-
pornography.
Oh my God.
God, bro.
Child sex tourism and possession of child pornography.
Oh my God!
Tourism? What is
I don't even
Child
know
sex
what
tourism.
I don't know
tourism
what that
is.
means,
It's
but I don't know
tourism
if I
for the
need to
purpose of
know.
engaging in the prostitution of children.
Oh
which
my
Oh my
God,
commercially
bro.
facilitates child sex abuse. The definition of child in the United Nations covers the child is every human being in the
Oh
under
my
the age of
God!
18.
Is he
Child
still in
sex tourism.
jail?
He had a 15-year sentence. I'm trying to see when
Please tell me
Okay,
he's still.
I'm
uh,
glad he at least
began
got
in two-
15.
relations with minors began in 2007, but did not gain traction until 2015 when the FBI uncovered
He
that
probably
he received
still
child
there till
pornography from an
2030.
associate. Pleading guilty to the sex tourism and child pornography charges the same year, Fogel was sentenced to 15 years and 8 months in federal prison. He is currently incarcerated at the Federal Correctional Institution in Englewood.
Damn. Inglewood where?
So around 2030, 2031, probably he gets out.
Wow.
That boy finna walk out there walking.
Such a
He finna walk out there with a new strip.
Walk
you
into
feel
a
me?
Subway and buy a sandwich. Imagine he goes and
Goes back to Subway after he
buys
gets
a sandwich. The first thing he
First
does
thing is
is just
grab a
buys a
sandwich.
fresh Subway sandwich because he was so addicted to him.
I just wonder what prison
He's
is
just itching in
like.
there like he needs a cold cut combo.
What is
with mayo
prison
and
just like
lettuce,
for a
whatever the
person
fuck
like
he's
that?
doing.
For him,
I hope he's getting his
probably-
ass beat.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, like,
At this
I'm
point,
sure
yeah,
he's getting his
it's
ass
been like
whooped.
8 years. He probably I don't even know. He probably got his ass beat a bunch, and he probably just in his own little area at this point.
Yeah, he probably found his little clique of Aryans,
other
and
weirdos.
he's just doing his thing with the other pedos and
Yeah.
his little clique, you know.
That's
They
just
probably roll
tragic.
together.
Yeah, that's just tragic.
I don't know.
That has
was
to
his
be a
that was
fucking
from Wikipedia,
disgusting
so
place.
it could be some updated news. I'm not sure.
Ugh.
Can you imagine the energy of like walking into a cell block and you know it's like primarily pedos
Yeah.
and like sex offenders and
Ugh.
like that has to be some disgusting energy in that building.
Definitely.
Like, that
Speaks from
has to be
prison.
horrible.
Didn't he do like Verizon or something too? Or am I tweaking? Or
Why?
that's
I
not
could-
the same guy?
Why do I feel like I kind of remember that? for
Yeah.
some
Who was
400
the
some 400
Verizon guy?
child
Didn't they
porn
used to
videos.
say some shit like? I could have sworn they used to say like a little saying for Verizon, like.
He paid an underage girl for sex apparently.
Oh my god.
He was ordered to pay 1.4 million in restitution to 14 different victims, so basically like 100K each.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Sicko mode.
Apparently
That's
he
sick.
wrote a letter
God.
that came out. I'm not gonna read it.
That's sick.
Bro.
Wait, is that a picture of him from jail
Yeah.
recently?
I mean, let me see that too.
Oh, he just looks sick.
He just looked like that annoying dad at the basketball game or something.
Man, get that dirty smile off your face.
Dudes look like.
Fuck
Oh.
that guy.
Who was that?
Fucking fat
That's
forehead
that's
ass
the
nigga.
Subway guy.
Oh, Jared.
Look, he used
Yeah.
to be huge, and then he
Used to
lost
be
all the
huge.
weight.
And now he's in jail doing prison workouts.
Dude, bring back the diabetes. Kill this nigga.
That's crazy. I know he's probably just missing a foot long. Just sitting there, just like he's just like,
Hey, bro,
damn.
probably had
Bro,
one.
I don't think, bro. I'm gonna be
Dumbass.
honest with you, bro. I don't think
I've
he.
had
I don't
Subway
think he has
forever. It
any
sounds good
shortage
right
of
now.
footlongs. You feel me?
That's a great segue into. Have you guys checked out our new hoodies we have?
What? Check out what video?
Yes,
Our
if you
new
checked out our
hoodies.
new hoodies, we got the Waterway Bust Down hoodies.
Jackson showed them how they can buy it online. We got a new feature on the podcast for the visual watchers. Ooh, you got to see the website, man. You go to our homepage on waterwavetv.com. You hit the order now button.
Yes.
Once you hit that order now button, it'll take you to the page, and you can scroll down.
Yes,
You can look through all of
Sarsky.
the wonderful pictures we have on there for you, or you can just go down and hit buy now and select your size. When you select your size, you can either hit buy now or add to cart. Most people just hit buy now, it'll bring you right there. Once you get there, then you can check out with PayPal or card or Apple Pay and ship it to your house or pick it up in store the next day we are open.
Yes,
If you're
Sarsky.
in the Minneapolis area or want to make the trek and come pick it up in person and get a handshake.
On me, man.
Free handshakes for all in-person orders as long as like you don't look like you're
Man,
sick or
just-
something.
Oh, me, as long as he ain't got COVID.
If you have a negative COVID test, you may shake my hand. That would be great.
If you watch the Severance show, you would know this joke. They say you are allowed to request a handshake on completion of me reading this or something.
Oh, wait.
You gotta watch that show if you haven't seen it yet.
Oh
Oh,
yes, I need to tap
Severance.
in with Severance.
Bro,
Apple
I
TV.
watched last night Survivor's worst auctions ever on YouTube.
Wait, Survivor's worst auction?
Yeah, Survivor's worst auctions ever. And it was just like showing like a compilation of like people in Survivor like doing the little auction during like the show. You know, like when they auction for like food
Oh yeah.
and shit.
I
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
that,
And so basically it was just a compilation of like all the seasons, people just auctioning for food. And there's this one nigga, bro. This nigga literally had a nice fat bowl of lasagna right there, right? And then he passed on it for like the covered option, right? And then they gave his ass like a little letter. And you know, like sometimes how like the letters be like either you get to stay safe for like the week or some shit, or like you get to go to whatever island and do whatever. Bro, the letter literally told his ass. The letter just told his ass. He basically bet $200 on the auction or whatever. He passed on the lasagna. He said, I want the mystery item. Got the mystery item. And then the mystery item was just a letter saying, pack yourself up and leave the auction. You're done for the day. Nigga just had to look at that lasagna and just walk away. I was like, damn. I was like, damn, bro. You should have just grabbed that lasagna. This nigga was
Nigga just paid to leave.
I swear.
paid to get kicked out of the auction.
What type of shit is
I
that?
was like, whoa.
Oh my god.
Because like there was some where people were getting like maggots over like a steak dinner and shit.
Yeah.
And like it was like, damn, like that's fucked up. And like there was somewhere it was like pig brain. People were still just like fucking up and just trying this
some
pig
people
brain.
would just really try
Like,
and
yeah,
shit.
like
You niggas
I'm
is
like,
sick.
fuck no. But like at least you
What?
getting nothing is just crazy.
Yeah, that's
Getting
fucking
nothing is
tragic.
fucked
But
up.
he
The thing
put
is, they be
200
on an
down?
island for 30 days, bro. You don't get to eat no real food except for what you can catch or
Yes.
break open.
Literally, and you just
Win-
spent your
win and
hard-earned
win
food,
and
hard-earned money
bread
on a
that.
damn note to tell you to go back home.
Sick.
I
I wonder, do
would've
they
been
get to
like-
keep the auction bread after the show? Because I mean, they give
Sometimes
you like
it'd be real
what
money,
they give you.
sometimes
They
it'd be
give you like
fake money.
$1,000 or something
Sometimes
to just
it'd be
play with for the
actual cash,
auction.
but sometimes it'd be like Monopoly, look like Survivor dollars or
Yeah.
something. It'd be different. But yeah,
Right.
last time I watched one, it was real money. But yeah.
Yeah, that shit's
I want to
awesome.
be on Survivor
crazy.
someday. One of y'all,
Me
if
and
y'all,
Rick, let's
y'all
go.
finna
Me
be-
and Rick gotta go
y'all
on a
finna see
Team
me on
Survivors
Survivor
challenge.
one day for sure. Whenever I
Me
can
and when
sign
we
up
like
for it,
when we
I'ma
like
do it.
30 or 40, just hop on
I want to do
Survivor
that shit
Team
ASAP.
Challenge.
Oh, I'm doing that shit as soon as
We
possible.
be watching the fuck out that
How
shit.
do you
We could
sign up
watch
for
like
Survivor?
5 seasons
You can
together.
sign up. I'm
No,
pretty sure.
I've never
I'm pretty
seen a
sure you
Survivor,
sign
bro.
up
I don't know
online and
why.
then
Me
they
and
like
Rick
call
was
you.
Just type in
for,
your
binging that
story,
shit at
like,
one
hey,
point.
this is
yeah,
my
but then
story.
they ask you for like a video.
Me and Rick was
audition.
binging Survivor at one point.
Survivor,
I've
bro.
One of my
watched, like,
one of
almost
my
every season
one
of
of my
Survivor.
counselors at
Like,
camp
there's like 30, 40
was
seasons.
on
I've watched
Survivor.
almost
He
all
used
of
to
them.
work for Survivor.
What?
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Like, wait, so he wasn't like a participant.
He was an
worked on the show?
Australian guy. Yeah, he used to work for them,
Just
like
setting up
helping
the
set up.
islands and
Yeah,
shit.
setting up a lot of like the play,
Like the little events,
obstacles and
activities
shit.
and
Yeah.
How
setting
did
up a
he
lot of
say
that
how he
shit.
got into that?
I don't know, cause I think they were doing some kind of like casting in Australia. He's from Australia,
Yeah.
and I think Fiji is one of the islands that
Yeah,
they
because
use.
they use a lot of islands.
They use a
so
lot
you
of
have to
different
live by
islands that
one,
are
yeah.
kind of near like the Australian islands. So a lot of like
Oh.
Samoan, kind of like the South Asian kind of island, Pacific Islander kind of islands.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
use a lot of those, and a lot of those are really close to like Australia, New Zealand-y, and he's from there. So like,
So
he
sourcing
just-
people. It just
yeah, I
kinda
think
made
they
sense.
source a lot of people from those places because it was easier to get them out there and shit.
And plus, they
Oh.
probably know how to do some more island
Yeah,
type
and
shit.
passports and shit to get into a lot of those countries
lot
might
easier
be
to have.
easier.
Oh, that
So
makes
yeah,
sense.
but yeah, he had a thick ass Australian accent. His name is James. James, shout out you if you ever
Shout
see
out to
this shit.
James.
But yeah, he was cool as hell. Cool ass counselor. Probably one of my coolest counselors that I ever had. But he didn't really fuck with us because we were really young, and I understood that. But like,
Cause young niggas be annoying.
and he
sometimes.
was older. He was like an older soul. He wasn't like a new counselor. He was like our senior counselor. So he was supposed to be the older counselor.
He's like
Oh.
the big
So-
homie. He was
Yeah.
the one keeping
How
y'all
old
in
was he
line.
Yeah. I'd say he was in his 30s. And at the time, I was around like 12, 13.
Oh yeah, so that gap
yeah.
is fierce.
Yeah, the gap was
is
fierce. And then we had other counselors who were like 19.
Like 18.
Yeah,
Ah,
19 and
okay.
shit. So they're a lot closer to us, more understanding. And he's like the grown nigga
The
who's
real
just kind of
OG,
like.
like-
He
nigga,
forgot what it's like
He
to
like
be
trying to get a
kids these
bag.
days.
Yeah, he's like, I'm trying to get a bag, bro. I'm just here for 2 months out of my summer to get this fucking money, boy.
That he did. So you know they're paying me 10 bands to be here for these 2 months.
Yeah, they pay very good at camp. If you guys ever
I
want
mean,
to take
I'd
a month out
imagine.
of the store,
I
and
imagine because you
go to
watching
camp,
fucking all these kids.
yeah, you
and
get
Yeah,
you
it's
get
a lot of
all good
responsibility.
bands. You get some good bands, and you get free food, free stay. So it's up to y'all.
Talking
And
about
a lot
free
of
food.
activity and
Niggas
shit,
eat
right?
Lunchables.
Yeah.
I'm about to
a lot
go
in the
in this
crib.
mill
No,
and
their
survive.
shit's
No, they had the
handmade
chefs
every
there.
morning.
Yeah,
they have
they had
chefs
the chefs
every
They got
morning.
tater
They pull
tot,
up at
hot
like
dish.
3 a.m. They pull up at like 3 a.m. to cook all the meals for those
That'd
kids.
be pretty gas.
Yeah.
That's pretty gas.
They don't
Yeah.
play games.
But they normally live in like Wisconsin. They're from
Yeah.
the city, like from the area.
Oh.
So it's not like a far ass drive for them or nothing.
Oh,
Yeah, I
tight.
go to a
I mean,
camp.
shit, if they're making a bag, I'm sure they're happy to slide out there. They're
Shout
like,
out Camp
"Shit."
Nebagman, man. I mean, the best camp in the fucking world, man. If you want to go somewhere to change your life,
World.
you'll freaking change your life there, man. Mm-hmm.
Bustin'.
See,
Mhm.
wait, so they're currently taking casting for season 45, which will be
season 45,
which will be
recorded
Rick. Sometime in May of 2023. There's a website that you can apply to it's cbssurvivorcasting.com, and you have to basically submit an application, a casting video. Why you should be.
You gotta send a casting video.
We should be there because we're Waterwave TV, and I've been watching 40 seasons, and so pick me because I know everything about every show.
You need to go. You got to go the Andrew Tate route if you want to get picked for a show. That nigga got 2 shows, bro.
What do you do?
Nigga's on Big Brother, and then he's on like another.
See, all you gotta do is watch audition videos.
Yeah.
Formulate the winner around your mentality, but around your character.
Yeah.
Because
that nigga had a character, bro. He had a character,
act.
bro, and he was good at playing his fucking character.
Because they're looking for characters.
Yeah, that's what they want is a character, and
they
he
want you
knew
to be
that.
the fool.
Yeah, he knew that. He was like, I'm about to be in here. He's like, I'm charismatic. Like, I can steal anybody's girl. Like, bro is just like saying the most outlandish, off the wall shit. Just on Demon Time, and then he just pulled up actually on Demon Time for real.
Like even if you watch like the Jersey Shore audition videos, like that shit is loose.
Yeah,
it's
really
funny as hell.
Like they're just on some outlandish.
You gotta be loose, bro.
Like,
you gotta be loose.
I do pump up.
You gotta
pump
give
my
him some
hair up, grease it every
entertainment.
fucking Monday. Hit 50 push-ups.
Like, yeah, you gotta give him some
random shit,
entertainment.
Yeah, I like this guy. Yeah.
Because you gotta show them. Because you literally gonna be right there on the camera for those few seconds. You gotta show them that you can actually be comfortable in front of the camera, say whatever, and act however, and then do that shit
like
on
it's
camera.
really
real
though. Like that's really you.
It's like, yeah, I'm really fucking crazy, nigga. Yeah, nigga, I fucking grease my hair, nigga.
I mean, at the end of the day, I think like when all the cameras are off, Andrew Tate probably more chillaxed.
The chillest nigga
but like,
ever.
obviously these niggas are just acting.
He said, "Oh, the
fucking
camera's
insane.
on."
Like
Instantly,
yeah,
just goes crazy.
just turn up. Like,
is that bag personality, man?
no, it is for real, and
That's crazy.
And
it's
I feel
a
like
true
certain people
mentality.
be going to acting school though too. Some of them people be like getting placed in like little psyop. people.
Like the Paul brothers had to go to acting school. A lot. They as soon as they kind of got out of Ohio, bro, the Midwest, bro. We're in the fucking Midwest, bro. There's not a lot of Hollywood shit going on. So then as soon as you blow up, you're kind of like, damn, bro. If I want to be for real in the industry, I gotta figure out how to be like these industry people.
Yeah, you
And
have to
so
be a character. Because even
they
if you're
had to
not
go
acting
learn
in
that
no
shit.
movie or nothing, you just need to know how to be a character.
Yeah, and they would do it. They would do it with some of the people in David Dobrik's crew too. Like I remember they would pull up to the same classes as the Paul brothers and shit. Cause bro, they're all trying to get these movie deals. They all want to be bigger than Vine and TikTok
ain't nobody
and shit
trying
like
to
that.
be on that.
They want to
them apps
be
they
way
whole life.
bigger.
They want that movie AMC money.
Yeah, you want that budget money, not the money where you're having to work for it. You want that company. This $1 billion company is just throwing me a fucking bag because I'm just out here. You know.
Cause you that guy.
Because you work that hard, and it's just like that's the same amount of months work on YouTube as if you get that movie deal or whatever, you know.
Literally. Or even a quick little cameo, even if it's a commercial or something. They still that's like almost going to college, but for acting. It's like
For real.
you need that little
Just
credential.
get that quick credential, just so they know you legit. Like you know what you're doing. Cause I feel like in acting school they probably even teaching you about the set, like
just
how to act
little
on
minute
set,
shit.
all the little
Yeah, no,
tiny
definitely.
shit, like before you say your words. Cause it's like I don't know, like when. I feel like sometimes some actors, not all of them, can memorize all their lines.
Oh, yeah,
but
100%.
there's people helping them just be better actors. And like, oh, okay, you don't know how to memorize a full 3 pages of shit. All right, this is how we're gonna learn how to paraphrase some shit. So then you just know every scene for the time that the scene's ready to go, or something.
I know there's like
I don't know.
certain like there's like a real Oscar award winning actor. I don't know who it is exactly, but they said they like barely ever like read the scripts or rehearsed it. They would just like have to be told what to do and then play
And
it
then
out
just
of the
play
motion.
it out right there
play it
off
off the emotion.
which
yeah.
makes
That's
sense
crazy
too.
acting
no,
ability.
but it makes sense because sometimes, bro, people can't comprehensively like read
something
and then
throw
understand
the
how to
emotion
act
into
with
it,
it.
so
too.
Because
true.
you know, like
That's
all
very
the way
true.
that you're supposed to act is in the parentheses
Yeah.
and shit. Like,
Yes.
like you're
like
saying
he
something,
grabs
and then
the cup and throws it here, and he yells this.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
So like you got all that shit
It's
that
too
you're
calculated.
reading. You'd rather just the director tell you like, yo, bro, grab the cup angrily and then yell this, and then just do it with this much conviction. While you're watching the director do it, you're like, all right, perfect.
like,
And
but
then
I got
you
it.
see his
then
face,
you just
how
do
he
it.
look, and then you're just like, all right, I'm gonna do it just like that.
Yeah.
And then obviously you run through it, and then they're like, a little bit,
Like,
a
tweak
little
it
bit
here and
madder.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
throw the cup harder or some
Yeah,
shit. And then
literally.
they're just like, we can do it again. Keep going, keep going.
And then
oh,
eventually
that
it's
shit
like,
get right.
I think we got it.
Yeah.
And that's how a lot of scenes are made too, off of basically like non-writing improv. It'll be like,
Yeah.
that wasn't even in the script, but I
Yeah.
just said that, and they kept it.
I think a lot of Will Ferrell's movies are very
like that.
improv.
Or even
I
A
can
lot of
imagine
those.
that's probably a pretty common thing
Even
amongst
like,
comedians.
Yep.
Just
Yeah, I was
because
gonna
like
say,
they
a lot
just,
of
I feel like they
comedic
got
movies, they'll rip their own joke through it.
Because I mean,
Yeah.
like,
Because
shit,
it's like
I mean,
they'll
you're-
forget
you're
the
prof-
line and be like, "Oh, let me say something funny." Fuck
Yeah,
it.
I mean, shit, you're a professional comedian. I mean, like, I feel like you should be obligated to try to make the script a little bit better where you can, you know?
For sure,
for sure.
Like, shit.
I think definitely acting is a whole freaking hurdle. Like you can be a basic actor, or you can be like a super extensive freaking
Leonardo
Leonardo,
DiCaprio.
literally,
Yeah, bro,
literally Leonardo.
Like jump
you
into
can
them
be him.
heartfelt roles.
You
But the
know?
other thing about that is you got to know how to break character too.
You do.
Yeah.
Because certain people get locked in.
They
and
do.
be
There
like,
definitely there is like
real
a
Heath
lot
Ledger
of
vibes.
a lot of celebrities definitely do be having like personality disorders because
yeah.
like they be like a lot of actors will really lock into a character like
because you're
at
acting the
crib,
same
too.
character
Like,
for 6 months to a year, sometimes even 2 if the
Yeah.
movie's long as hell. And so it's like, I'm not gonna act for 10 hours a day as this person and 14 hours a day myself. So it's like, fuck it, I'm gonna just be them this whole time.
Hell yeah.
Literally.
And then when you're done with the movie, you're like, wait, who am I again?
Like, what did I like doing again?
Oh, man.
Oh, that would be nuts.
That'd be
Let's just
very
start debating on the top 100 movies again.
Hell
Well, I
yeah.
actually
ultimately
recently
changing.
went through that list again, and there were fewer names than I thought.
They were trash.
Yeah, dude, there were so many random movies in there. I was like, what the fuck?
I watched some.
I'm just happy to see a lot of my favorite movies are in there. So
I mean, we
was like,
knew
yes.
we knew the good movies that were in there, but the rest were all just like, what is this?
I feel like there has to
I
be
mean,
like,
granted, they might-
organized by like the decade or something.
They have to be
because
good
like,
though. Yeah.
Because like I don't know, I
was
feel
some
like
old-ass
I
shit.
feel like it's hard to like classify a movie that was made in like 1942 and then you
to
put
be
it,
good to a movie compared to 2022,
So
like,
yeah, like
I
that
think
is a
when
hard
you
con-
when
like,
you
you know?
do a lot of those conversations on older movies, you try to see who was ahead of their time. And that's
Yeah.
why like when I said The Wizard of Oz should have been way closer to like the top 10 is because they were ahead of their time. Nigga, this is the first movie that ever put out color. Like
Yeah.
the first movie
And
in
that shit's
color,
great. And it's like-
they
but,
did
like,
it midway through the movie. Like, look,
it
we're
just
starting
adds-
off black and white, and then literally just turned into color once you entered Oz. Like,
Yeah,
bro, that shit different.
and that's why I feel like it should be organized by decade because
Yeah.
I don't think it's fair
True.
to compare the two because like
That's true.
because like I mean like we're talking almost 80 years of film evolution and for the Oz not as long but
That's
still
true.
even 10 years is quite
Yeah.
like it's a hard because I mean that's like comparing like the engineering capabilities of music in the 40s not
Yeah.
the engineering but like the music quality from the 40s to now you're like I don't fuck with the 40s sound. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
I feel like too when they use a lot of the older movies, they use things that had replay value.
You mean like a
It had replay value. Like as long as it had like some kind of like it was being replayed throughout time, like Casablanca or freaking Wizard of Oz or like
like a
shit like that.
Scarface.
You know, like yeah, like shit
Timeless.
like that where they were just timeless with the older movies. I think that's also what carried them to being on that. But obviously there probably was some that they still missed. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know exactly like cuz I don't know too many old black and white movies, but like I don't know if we saw as many what's the dude that had like the Hitler stash? And he
but
did like
was a
silent
comedian, he
movies.
was a-
Yeah, like the
I know who
comedian.
you're talking about. I know.
Is
I know
it Joplin or something, or am I tweaking?
Oh, I think that's close.
Yeah. something. But like, yeah, like literally, like I know that maybe his movies could have been in the top 200 movies of all time, even though they were silent. They were still ahead of their time at the time.
It's like,
because it just there was no film. Like that was still the time where people were putting pictures together to make a movie
really,
and shit.
Yeah, and it's
So-
like there was no capability of putting audio behind that
Yeah,
whatsoever.
literally.
So it's like, so like that's what I mean. I feel like obviously, I mean, it's fair to have like the list that encompasses everything. 'Cause, I mean,
Yeah.
like, yeah, but I feel like to have like a true list, like, I feel like I feel like at least like 20 years or something.
Yeah,
'Cause,
a
like,
time range.
yeah.
That makes sense.
You know, we do gotta talk about before we end is a little bit of the Grammy nominations. A little bit.
Oh yeah, I saw a little
People
bit
are
of that.
people are mad Yeet didn't get nominated.
I can see that. I don't think the industry is truly ready for Yeet yet. I think that it's
No.
Because he didn't for best new artist. He's saying he outstreamed every single artist on the best new artist list.
I agree. I think that's
He
great.
has the best ad libs in the
But
game.
He has
I
1.8
don't
year-
think
or
I don't
1.8
think
billion
one
year
thing
to
that I
date.
don't think one thing that I don't think Yeet does very well is network very well with people in
Yeah.
the industry.
Oh, yeah, that nigga
and
is
that's the thing.
Silent Bob.
This Grammy thing is about networking.
It's about
It's a
who you
Who
know.
popularity
you
for real.
know
contest.
for real? Who is behind you in this industry?
Yeah.
Because like it's not the People's Choice Awards. We were talking about this
Hell
earlier.
no.
This
Yeah.
is not
They
the
have
People's
a
Choice
committee.
Awards. This is not Kids Choice Awards. This is not Teen Choice Awards, nigga. All
no
those,
choice
if you want to be
awards.
voted by the people, go push yourself on those platforms. But if you want to be in the
can win a,
Grammys, you gotta be cool with the
Nickelodeon Slam
industry.
Award.
Yeah.
And like the thing is, I feel like a lot of underground niggas, they're so against the industry that it's like, oh, I don't want to really be in that shit. And it's like it was
It's
weird,
like,
but
nigga, how you against it and you win it?
but see the thing
You the
is,
black sheep of the industry.
yeah, but see the thing is that a nigga Charlemagne didn't know who Yeet was the other day when he
I
had
bet he didn't.
he had JID on the show. JID's like, I've been listening to Yeet lately, and then bro's like, who's Yeet? like
You
and
niggas in New York don't know who Yeet is?
But see, that's the thing
crazy,
though.
though.
That's the thing though is I don't even know if Yeet's people are reaching out to
To
these
New
niggas.
York, probably
You
not.
know what I'm saying?
This is
Lil
a crazy
Nextel.
stat. This is
So-
a- this is
Go
a-
reach out to
That's a good
Charlamagne right
Oh
now.
me.
This is a
That's kind
crazy
of crazy
stat,
that
though.
somebody of that status is unfamiliar with his shit
Yeah.
like that.
Yeet outstreamed. Okay, so out of all the artists that are on the best new artist list, all of their streams combined, Yeet still has more streams than them.
Holy fucking
So
shit.
year-to-date streams, Yeet has 1.8 billion. All the nominees combined have 1.5 billion. So Yeet, like streams-wise, has more streams than all the nominees combined somehow.
I mean, shit, with numbers like
I
that,
don't
man,
know.
fuck an award, man. With numbers like that, fuck an
Truly.
award.
Yeah.
He said the streets have
I don't
spoken.
know.
Yeah, that's
and I mean,
crazy.
If you
Mulatto,
that is just
Lotto is
crazy.
look at the
second
look at
for
the rap
stream.
category though. Just look at the rap category though. And that's the thing is like Toby and freaking.
I mean, it's mainly it's
do
definitely.
you know
just-
Toby? You know Toby on here? Do you know Toby on that list?
I don't know any.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying is these niggas are more artistically talented and more connected in the industry. Lotto is obviously
know
connected
Lotto.
in the industry. We all know Lotto. She's been freaking dropping pop songs and rap songs all year. So like that makes sense.
She's
New
been an
artist.
industry plant for the last like 8
Yeah,
years.
the
Toby
most-
is like Toby's like on your Black Panther type music. Like that nigga be making some like soulful rap, gospel-y shit all together
Are we
and
we
shit.
talking almost freedom vibes?
Like freedom vibes, damn
Damn.
near. Yes.
I'm gonna have to check this man out.
So then you already added those two rappers, and then you can see like they're getting streams, not as many as Yeet clearly, but they're getting streams and they're very connected in the industry. You see they have very nice, beautiful industry looking music videos and shit. So it's like it makes sense why Yeet ain't there. Bro's only working with people like Cole Bennett. Bro's only freaking he's asking not to be on XXL. Like
Yeah.
denying shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like not putting yourself out there is going to make people also skip over you to an extent. You
yeah.
can't just be the black sheep. You can act like you're the black sheep like Cardi. You can be that nigga. Act like it.
The whole
and
time
then
you're still
The whole
participating.
time you're still participating.
Yeah, you gotta have
low-key.
friends in
But
there.
yeah, but you can't act like, bro, I hate everybody in the industry. I don't like anybody in the industry. Like
Like,
I'm not
actually
saying that that's
live
his
that way.
energy, but like it just seems like that's kind of the energy right now.
I mean, if you're outshining other people like that,
Yeah.
then there's something going on.
Yeah.
That's leading to you being passed on.
Yeah,
you know,
because
something.
they're definitely pushing P and shit. They're pushing all the YSL niggas. So somebody in the Grammy Academy is behind YSL. So Yeet just doesn't have nobody behind him. I feel like he literally doesn't have a single person in the whole Academy that's behind him. Yeah, at least Universal should have helped him with that Rich Minion shit.
Like,
but
what?
it might have been too late. That's the thing. The Grammys got a cutoff too. So like you got to start dropping songs from February to like maybe like August, September. I don't know. Maybe that's like a cutoff time.
Window.
You got a small window to make it in that next year's shit.
Jeez, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, but I feel like too they might take songs from like, let's say a song drops in January, they might let a song from January be in the next year's Grammys, not the upcoming one, but the
Like if it just missed the
yeah,
cutoff
like if
kinda
there's
deal.
a song that because the Grammys are normally in February, if there's a song that comes out this upcoming January, most likely it'll be in the 2024 February's
'cause
Grammys.
it's still technically next year.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's
which makes sense. But
I mean, at least it gives you like another month. You know,
Yeah.
you can maybe slip another bang in there. Maybe it'll take hit for you.
one snub though was Drake. I was mad that he got snubbed.
He got
3 albums, bro, is going hard this year.
3.
Nigga went
Oh,
hard.
He ain't
wow.
go as
Yeah,
hard
but
as
he
me.
didn't get no nominees.
No nominations.
Our best
Wow.
rap album is either God Did by DJ Khaled, I Never Liked You by Future, Come Home, The Kids Miss You by Jack Harlow, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, Kendrick Lamar, It's Almost Dry, Pusha T. That's the nominations for best rap album.
If we're going off who deserves
I didn't listen to
it,
any
I
of
think
those.
it's Kendrick.
I think Kendrick deserves it. I think
Be cool to
Jack
see if
Harlow
Future
might
ever got
get
one.
it.
He
and
might.
I think that Drake carried Future's chances of being album of the year. And
Yep.
that's what I feel like is so bogus was they literally are saying shit like for song of the year, for rap song of the year, Wait For You, Thames, Future, Drake. Like who you think Engineer did that shit? Nigga, that was probably 40, nigga. That was nobody else.
definitely
that was
40.
OVO, man.
That was nobody else but OVO. Stop playing with that nigga Drake.
I feel like
he
they
did
just
not
had to
go
give
crazy.
Future his
his
time.
credit.
His stripes.
Yeah,
And-
because
but-
Dirty
but-
Sprite, they
But
could
the
have gave
thing
him some
is,
shit for
what
that.
they do
Yeah.
with
That's
motherfuckers is they always make you do one or the other. So it's
Yeah.
like you can't have Drake
Both of
and
y'all.
Future with
Both
it.
of y'all.
It's like
Yeah.
y'all as a unit.
Yeah, y'all are a
Type
unit
shit.
this year.
Package
Yeah.
deal kind of deal.
And it makes sense because I know if Future wins any Grammys, Drake will
Drake
probably
gonna
be
be
right there
there.
with him.
Hell yeah.
So it
Facts.
makes sense.
He said
But
OVO FBG, nigga.
yeah, but it's still just weird that he could work almost his hardest that he's ever worked.
Yeah.
And
And not
still
get a
not get
nominee.
nothing. Like, bro, we talking about sometimes they laugh, sometimes they cry, and then no. Like that song came out
Came
within
out
the
the
last
past
year.
year, yeah.
Like, bro, for real, he didn't deserve that.
That's pretty
Like,
crazy.
Yeah, it came out
nigga,
last
video
year.
of the year.
Isn't
I won't
that-
lie. That is
That's not
ins-
God's Plan? What
That's
song is
pretty-
that?
No,
No.
that's
That was Baby.
Laugh Now, Cry
Yeah,
Later.
Yeah, I'm finna Traces Relax.
It's called Laugh Now, Cry Later.
Yeah.
That dropped this year?
Wait,
No,
that was
last
So it was
year.
last year.
But that last
it
year
was
counts
within
to
the
this
Grammy
year.
time period. It was like because they dropped it in like November
Lil
or like
Durk?
December.
With Lil
Yeah,
Durk,
it was like
yeah.
November or like December. I swear, it was late in the year. Like
Cause that song, bro. I
like
heard
he
that
couldn't have
everywhere.
like that nigga couldn't have got video at least of
Yeah,
the year.
something off
that
that.
was
It was
such a
2020.
go. Oh, it was 2020.
2020.
Holy shit, I'm
Baby.
old.
He said, damn, that was
I'm
a whole
old.
almost
Did
3
it,
years
wait,
ago.
look up right now though. Did it get nominated for anything? Laugh Now, Cry Later, Grammys. Just look up Laugh Now, Cry Later, Grammys.
Laugh Now.
Because if they snubbed him for that one, that's the extra bogus. That's extra bogus.
That's
Received 2 Grammy nominations for last
Oh,
So he
song.
nominated
did.
twice?
Okay. Well, so we're missing Certified Lover Boy. What's the other one he dropped?
Best
The
rock
one with
rap
the
performance.
bitches pregnant. What's the one with the bitches
That's
pregnant?
Certified Lover Boy.
Is it? Oh,
I
okay.
think.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it had an alternate cover. I'm tweaking.
I thought he had another one.
Well,
So the recent
there's-
one's 21. him
The
and 21.
Dance
the
Hall.
So the most
the
recent
never
one-
mind.
Yeah, the
if I'm
Honestly,
texting
Never
you, it's
Mind.
too late.
Yeah,
or
honestly, never mind.
Yeah.
And then that's the thing too. They have EDM, pop. Beyonce was in that category, and a whole bunch of other like black females. And I think like some there was some actual pop, techno, EDM
whole time
looking
Certified
people.
Lover Boy came out in September 2021.
But I think that might be your time period for 2022.
Oh, I'm
These are the
capping.
2023 Grammys.
I forgot.
End of the year.
Yeah,
These are the
I forgot it was like the
2023
year
Grammys.
before.
That's
Kinda like
2021.
So
what?
these are going
You
to be
said
the
2021?
These are going to
Yeah.
be the
Yeah.
2023 Grammys.
So that's 2022. Wait, no.
These are going to be
2021.
the 2023
Yeah, so that would have been the.
But would that have made
2020
him eligible for 2022
because it's all
February?
it's like the
'Cause that's-
ending of 2022. It's like 2022's music is in the 2023 Grammys because it happens at the beginning of 2023. So if you
And
ma-
so
dropped
since
it
it
in
came out
2021,
the
that would be
end
the
of 2021,
they would be in that would have
that it could possibly.
it might I don't know.
But I
don't
think
know
that's the
recording
gray
date.
area time. I feel like that's the gray
Don't
area
drop
time
during
is
that
the
time.
end of the year. Don't drop the end of the year when they're announcing
If you care
Grammys.
about the Grammys.
Yeah, if you care. But
If that's your goal.
yeah, if that's your goal. But no, that's fucking crazy because I could have sworn this nigga dropped
thought
3.
yeah,
So is
bro.
it just 2 then this year?
He has the
Honestly,
dance
never mind.
hall.
And her loss.
Really? Only those 2 this year.
Yeah, I think it felt like 3 because it was the end of last
End
year.
of last year. So that's damn, that's crazy.
Maybe
I'm
it should be
surprised that
singles
he didn't and Certified Lover Boy didn't get nothing for being 2021. It was nothing in 2022.
Shit, boof. I don't know.
He said shit, boo.
Certified Lover Boy Grammys. Let's see.
Drake's irresistible album Certified Lover Boy have nominated for rap album and single Way Too Sexy featuring Young Thug.
Shit
So
was
for rap
mid.
performance, however, the album and the song were not nominated in any of the marquee categories, such as album or song of the year. With CLB,
Way Too Sexy was nominated in
Nevertheless,
2022 Grammy.
It was nominated for Best Rap Album in the 2022 Grammy Awards
Wow.
until
Wait,
Drake
what
withdrew the album from consideration in December 2021 and won Top Rap Album at the 2022 Billboard Music Awards.
Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Wait,
What
so-
the fuck? So this nigga pulled himself from the Grammys, not because he got nominated, pulled himself from it, and then decided I'm gonna go win my Billboard Music Award
Instead
for
of the
being the
Grammy.
top album instead of the Grammys.
What?
Sicko.
Yeah,
If that's not the most up shit for
I
no
guess,
reason,
yeah.
like what?
I guess
yeah.
it's up,
The
niggas.
production lack of some. Nevertheless, it was nominated for Best Rap Album 2022 Grammys until Drake withdrew the album from consideration in December 2021 and
Wow.
won Top Rap Album in the 2022 Billboard Music Awards. The album
Wow.
was commercial success, debuting at number 1 on the Billboard 200 with 613.
Let me text this line, Bree.
Breaking Apple Music and Spotify records for the biggest opening day streams on those platforms.
Yeah, I was about to say. They tried to shaft my nigga Drake. Nah, but that nigga was whole time just slipping in there. That's crazy though. You literally dropped an album in October and they still threw your ass in the fucking Grammys. That
Wow.
nigga
The
said
Drake effect,
"I'm
man.
Too sexy
God
for my
damn.
bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. But
Man.
honestly, never mind though. I feel like it should have gotten in that techno. I think there was enough songs on there that could probably get played in clubs. Maybe
I feel like
we
it was
didn't.
dance orientated.
Yeah,
right?
maybe we
Yeah.
didn't. Maybe we didn't take enough time to sit on that album.
Digest
Wait,
it
when
enough.
did it drop though? It didn't
Right
hit
this year, right?
No, yeah,
It
no.
was- that was- it was
I'm
this
saying,
year.
did it
Okay.
hit? Did it hit before the summer though, or
I think that
after?
was maybe
It was after,
during
right?
or right before. I think that was during or right before summer.
June 17th.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's right during.
So I
as
feel
we
like if he would
started.
have dropped it in probably like, if he would have dropped it in like April or February, it probably would have been busting by the summer. And then it would have got more plays.
yeah,
and
in
then-
the club.
Yeah.
I feel like too America just wasn't ready for the techno wave that he was gonna push.
They wasn't ready for Drake doing
No,
it.
we
If the
wasn't.
Philly
Yeah.
shit would have came out
first,
Oh,
yeah.
then the shit would have been.
Yeah,
him
and
drop.
it would have gotten eased like the right
Yeah,
way, but
he
he
would've
was
got
trying to be
cruised.
too early.
He was
Drake
ahead of the
trying to be too
curve.
early,
He was ahead of the
yeah.
curve, and
He
niggas ain't
fucked
even
up.
ain't
He
even
let-
been the block
yeah,
to dance to
yeah.
his shit.
He didn't
Yeah.
even like, cause the thing is he literally had the Philly Goats in some of his videos in the
Yeah.
sticky video.
Yeah, he
But
did.
the thing is,
They wasn't
as up
up
as they
at that
are
time,
now.
yeah.
Like,
Oh, that's
It was
so
crazy.
it's
it was like he was
nigga, you
way
went
too
early.
ahead, way too
Yeah.
ahead.
He should have waited.
Uzi hit it right on time.
Yeah, Uzi hit
Yeah,
it
he
on time.
snapped.
Because Drake was early with the whole Young Miami and JT and them, too. Because I remember the Kiki, do you
The
love
two
me?
bad
Nobody
bitches
knew who
kissing in
the
the
fuck
rain.
that
Kissing
was.
in
Like,
the rain,
bro.
it was a good song, though.
Yeah.
That was the good part, was it was a good song.
was
But
a
at the
good song.
time, I don't think the
And
City
then
Girls
he
hit as hard as they were hitting.
Like
you
a
know?
month or two after.
Yeah, a month or two after they got their Drake feature. But sometimes that's a Drake effect. Is he does push you to the next level.
Yeah, because
You can work with him.
because the thing is he acknowledges the musical
grind.
talent and the grind. Yeah, so he be giving people that extra boost, like how he did with Block Boy JB. He gave that nigga a big ass boost. Well, I don't know what happened to bro right now.
Yeah, I don't know right now, but I don't know where he was either.
But during that
before
time
Drake.
period, he was he
Just
wasn't
probably just a grinding rapper in Memphis.
Even with Lil Baby with the Yes Indeed.
Yeah, at least he had the QC.
Got Lil Baby
at least
right.
he was behind QC. Lil Baby had YSL behind him a little
He had
bit.
some major bags.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because I would
sure.
say the thing is when
But
Baby
the Drake thing is still way
Drake-
more
I mean, the
huge.
Drake effect is the most
Drake
powerful
put him
effect in the
into
industry.
a household name.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think Drake
bro.
made Baby a household name, but Baby did put himself into the mainstream with his that
freestyle.
album, the first album in freestyle and shit,
yeah,
harder
bro.
than ever.
Oh my
that was literally like just him and all the niggas from the hood, bro. It was just,
That
like,
shit was
all
hard as
his
fuck,
homies,
bro.
and
That shit was hard.
But the thing is,
That
even
shit
if
was
he would have
hard.
went from harder than ever straight into Drip Too Hard without the Yes Indeed push, he wouldn't have been as
It
far.
wouldn't have been
Yeah.
as big.
Wouldn't have been
Him
as
and
far.
Gunna's dynamic duo
It
wouldn't have been as
hard.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I feel like Drake rode Yes Indeed more than Lil Baby did.
Like killed this verse better.
No, like
rode the push of it.
Push
Oh,
the
yeah.
song.
I won't
way
cap.
more
No,
than
that's
Lil
what
Baby.
his
Because I feel
intention
like-
was. He did the same thing with Block Boy JB.
Yeah,
He'll boost
true.
a
He's
nigga
goated
song.
at
He
that.
like, I acknowledge
I
that
feel
you
like-
have a hit. I'm gonna put my name on the hit, so now everybody know you. But really, it's just to promote me anyway for fucking with the young niggas.
So it's like now he gets like the
Yeah, it's
new
a win-win.
the new style. and
Because
he
when
gets
they
back
play
in-
Block Boy in the clubs, most of the time they cut it off by the time they hit Block Boy's
By
verse.
Block Boy's verse, they
Like,
would
no-
only play
no
Drake
cap,
verse
it's
like
the 901 Shelby Drive, look alive, look alive.
Oh,
And then once
yeah.
you start,
You will never
once
hear
you start getting
Block-
to the bitch come, you hear the song just go down.
Yeah,
You're
no
like,
cap.
bro.
The next song start playing
Next
in,
song
you're like,
start
damn.
playing. Literally, bro.
JBB sick.
Cut that
Literally,
nigga out his
bro.
own song in the club.
Hey, but he still get played out that play though.
But them niggas knew. They knew what was going on. They knew what they was
interested in talking about the best rap song nomination.
No.
Yes.
Probably
so
no
we
song
got
I know.
Churchill Downs, Jack Harlow and Drake. God Did
Okay,
with
that-
DJ
that
Khaled,
can
Rick
win.
Ross, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, John Legend, and Friday. The Heart Part 5 with Kendrick Lamar. Pushin' P with Gunna, Future, Young Thug. Wait For You with Future and Drake and Tim's.
I'd say it's either Wait For You or the Jack Harlow joint.
Yeah.
Because in all
Pusha P.
honesty, them other songs is not
P.
like they cold, but they not
kinda
top rap songs of the year.
Yeah. I feel like the Academy is trying to show respect to YSL, and then the respect for Drake this year is just pushing
through
all
his
his
features.
features.
Yeah, through his features.
Yeah.
Giving, and I feel like Drake could have said that too to the people that he knows in the Academy, like, yo,
my
because
little niggas a
he
shot.
canceled Certified Lover Boy last year. He's like,
Yeah.
hey, I don't want any of my albums on here. How about you guys just put on all the niggas that I've rapped with this year?
All his associates. Because the nigga has so many
him with some
Grammys
Grammys
stacked
shit.
up from what back in the day.
Yeah.
He got fat-ass room with
he
just-
got Take Care Grammys.
Yeah.
Nigga got all that.
He
shit.
don't need to worry too much. Like, I mean, unless he's really trying
Unless
to
he-
chase
unless he
Kanye and
trophy
Jay-Z.
hunting.
Yeah, unless he's trying to chase Kanye and Jay-Z.
But I
that's
mean,
it, apart from
Beyonce
that.
just tied Jay-Z this year.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
But she's technically not a rapper. So
Yeah.
Jay-Z and Kanye still get to hold
neck and neck.
the rapper title,
Yeah,
the
but she tied
biggest
him in
Grammy-winning
in
rappers.
Grammy numbers.
Hey,
though,
as
yeah.
long as it's a brother, man.
No cap. On me. Or a sister.
Yeah.
On me.
Now it's both.
On me, I'm
me.
happy.
On
And
both.
it's cool. They probably just got this big ass fucking trophy case, and now they just like,
Bro,
look, we
just
both got the
fucking
same
30
amount.
Grammys next to each other, 15
mean-
his, 15 hers. Just damn.
Just sitting there looking at each other's shit like, damn, that shit crazy.
hits on hits on hits.
On me. Who you think is gonna win?
Best song?
Yep.
Pushin' P.
Wow,
Pusha
he's
P.
He
pushing
said
P.
who? The Pushin' P. See, I would say Pushin' P, but when you compare it like as a real rap song to
Man, the
to
whole
Wait
world
For
started
You
saying
and
Pushin'
the
P because of
Churchill.
Pushin' P.
That's
They
true.
did. It
That's
started
true.
a trend. It started
That's
a trend.
true as
So that
hell.
might actually get it just off the
I ain't heard
strength
too
of
many
like.
people saying
how
early in
much
the
it-
morning.
But you do hear people
I was
like
definitely humming that shit.
But no, the
Yeah.
but the
But they weren't putting. They
for you.
they
That
ain't
went
put.
viral.
Yeah, but
That
they
went
ain't
viral.
using the P emoji.
me.
Oh wait, that's the song.
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, that one. Whatever that one is. That shit fire, son.
Realistically, that one's the bigger song, but Push and P
That
is
song's
more
gas.
influential.
Yeah.
No.
I swear.
No.
For you, by
Everybody
Future.
starts
Those
saying
angelic
P.
vocals.
Honestly,
that's all
we-
you need.
Bro,
Nah,
if
that's
they
a Future
pick
song,
Push and
so we
P-
gotta give my nigga Future the best rap song
Future
of the year
on
too.
Push
I
and
feel
P.
like he hasn't heard that.
He
But it's
did-
not his though. That's Gunna's.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude, has
Future's
has Future ever
Grammy.
gotten a Grammy?
Oh.
They
Has
don't think I
Future
won a
ever gotten a
Grammy?
Grammy?
I don't think he
Oh
has.
Because
my
the
God.
thing
World
is,
Trap
I
Nigga.
think Future is the one who is the most
He deserves
deserving
it. He
of
deserves
a
it.
Grammy.
He doesn't have it.
Because
and a nigga older than
If you
30.
don't have one, that's
Best rap
insane.
performance. Oh, maybe these are nominations, but let me
Probably
see.
nominations. I don't think he's ever won one.
2019. Oh, he has one win.
Is
One?
it March Madness?
Life is
Oh,
Good.
Life is good.
Best
Okay.
music video.
What?
Oh, that's fire. Life's
That's
good.
crazy. So that must have been like 2 years ago.
100,000 the
I'm
cheapest
surprised
ring.
it's
Ring,
nothing
little
for-
bitch.
You saw it?
That's the song.
100,000.
The 100,000 on a pinky
Cheapest-
ring,
What
little
do-
bitch.
can you-
or some shit.
The other four.
It was like it was the video where they was working at McDonald's and shit. Him and Drake.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
They won
That shit was
best
fire.
music video of the
King's
year.
Dead Best
Oh,
Rap
they won
Song.
that shit?
Yeah. So that's a fair Grammy. to
Views
win.
Album of the Year.
I
And
mean,
that's for
it's-
Drake. That's
It's
not,
not. It's
even
not
him.
solely his.
And then
but
all the
it's-
stuff he's in this
Yeah.
year.
So they've
Take it.
snubbed him for years.
Literally. But I mean, technically, he won that one with Drake. What, 2 years ago?
Yep.
And now he about
and that's
to
another
win
Drake.
another
Another
one with
one
Drake.
That's Drake.
Yeah.
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 I mean, Drake's
That's his
just
mans.
giving him the avenue,
That's his
giving him the
mans. He is.
platform,
He
and
is.
that's real.
You can
That's
tell.
real.
Yeah, some real
OVO
nigga shit.
FBG.
Yeah.
Nigga shit.
And that's real as hell. That's also how you get your mob
He was on
ties and your
Hurricane with
That's how you get
Kanye
your
West.
mob ties
and
and
all
then
types of
what?
other shit.
I mean, shit.
So
if
Drake
nigga
is a
hook you up
low-key
with a
gang
Grammy,
He's
banger.
smart.
He's a
He's
low-key
smart.
gang
He's
member.
he's a mafioso. Drake's a mafioso.
He is.
He's
Yeah, yeah,
he's
no
he's
cap.
not a gang
He's a
banger.
gangster.
Yeah, he's a gangster, an old
Yeah,
school
a
gangster.
gangster. Yeah.
Drake's your
got some
young
range.
old nigga for real. He's a young old
I'm a
nigga
young
in this
old
shit.
nigga.
Nah,
No
like
cap though. No
that's
cap.
the thing
He
is,
said, I ain't
bro,
in the field, but I got places that's in
Yeah,
the field.
exactly.
That's why he be talking about getting niggas whacked on
Yeah.
songs and shit.
Niggas just
he
make
actually
sure
can.
niggas
Literally.
make sure that they hold it down, and then they hold it down for other people on the bigger platforms.
And I'm gonna get you this
Facts.
Grammy. Just make sure you got some hitters from me.
Yeah,
Literally though.
no, for real. But that's the thing is, I feel like, I mean, even for Thames, bro, that's huge for Africa. Like she's from Nigeria, I think, so that's gonna be huge, like globally too, to get them all to. Yeah.
Oh, tight.
And then
That's fire.
obviously
You wanna
she's
go-
gonna get that.
You want to go in
Grammy.
order to the last 20 years of the Grammys? Who's won Best Rap Song?
Hell
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
yeah, top
yeah,
20
yeah.
is the last 20 years.
Last 20
Word,
years.
22.
2004 was Lose Yourself by Eminem.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Okay.
Pretty-
Yeah,
let me
that's
make
tough.
sure.
That's
Grammy
tough.
Awards for Best.
valid.
Okay.
That's valid.
2005 Jesus
Is
Walks by
2004 the
Kanye
first
West.
year
Jesus
that they did it?
Okay. Okay.
I don't know if that's
They started off with some heat.
Yeah, this
Might
shit
have been,
busted.
maybe.
Yeah. What?
Established
with
in
some-
1958, originally called the Gramophone Awards.
The fuck
Yeah,
is
that's
the
kind-
gramophone?
It's
That's
the trophy. It's a gramophone.
Oh, that's what it's called. Oh,
Yeah,
crazy.
I mean, it's basically a record player, but
Yeah.
it's just the thing that
The
the
horn.
sound is coming out of. That's the
the
gramophone.
gramophone. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And,
So it's like the old speaker.
Yeah, the old speaker
so
basically.
we got
Yeah,
Cool.
2005 Jesus Walks by Kanye West.
Gas.
not bad.
Pharrell and Snoop Dogg Drop It Like It's Hot was also nominated that year.
Yep.
Damn, that was crazy.
Jay Z
Snub, my nigga
99
Snoop.
Problems was also nominated that year.
Makes sense.
Ooh,
Say,
99 Problems. by
Oh
Jay-Z.
wow. Wow.
2006
Damn, he beat out
Kanye West won again with
beat out
Diamonds
Jay-Z,
from
he beat
Sierra
out his
Leone.
mentor.
Oh, bro.
Damn, so Jay-Z won in 2006 again with Diamonds from Sierra Leone. He beat Candy Shot by 50 Cent.
Wow.
Wait,
Missy
Kanye
Elliott.
won 2 back to back?
Jay Z
Yeah.
won the. Wait, Kanye won?
No, it was the Jay-Z
Diamonds-
version of Diamonds of Sierra Leone.
Oh.
It says Kanye West.
It's Kanye West's song, but
That's crazy.
But he did 2 versions though.
And then 2007 was Money Maker by Ludacris and Pharrell.
Shake that money, make a. That's not the best rap song. That shit is kind of.
The other ones weren't.
Yeah.
With it, though. Young Jock, it's going down.
It's going
okay.
down.
Kick push.
By Lupe
Push,
Fiasco. That's
kick.
cold. Oh, this was a
Oh,
cold year, low key. This was a
wow.
cold year. You said this 2007.
Push.
Oh, me.
2008.
Damn, T.I. could have won that though.
What for
Lil,
ASAP?
what you know?
What you know about?
Oh
that?
me, that's what I'm saying. He could
Shoulda
have
won
won,
that. He shoulda
that
won that
one.
one,
Yeah, they kind of
low-key,
snubbed him a
low-key,
little bit,
that's
but
That one looked like
Wait,
it
and
could've
who
won,
won?
whatever.
Pharrell.
Moneymaker, Ludacris. and
No,
Pharrell.
yeah.
Yeah.
Out of all those
Out
other
of the-
songs, the other
It
ones
was
could have all
probably
won.
just because of
Yeah.
Pharrell's name at the time.
Hell yeah, and I feel
mean,
like
Pharrell
Luda,
is the
Luda-
guy.
they
Yeah.
probably had to
but-
pay homage to Luda too, because
Yeah.
I'm sure he probably ain't won.
Yeah.
I mean, Luda's also the
2008,
guy, but
Kanye
that song
West
is
comes
not
back
it.
again in 2008 with T-Pain with Good Life.
See, this is why he tied
Good one.
Jay-Z, because he's shitting on niggas with the best rap song.
Beating
Yeah.
out.
Oh,
That was the year his mom passed,
Who
didn't
was,
it?
Damn, he went crazy.
Crank That by
Yeah.
Soulja Boy. Can't Tell Me Nothing. He had 2 songs.
He beat
nominated
out
that year.
Soulja Boy on that.
By
Kanye
Crank
had
That.
2 songs on there.
it.
Uh,
But that was the year his mom had passed, though.
That was
Ayo Technology.
Is that, no, that's
Justin
not My Beautiful
Timberlake,
Dark.
And 50 Cent.
No, that was with The Good Life and shit. That's when he was rapping about it.
2009 is another cool year. Lil
About,
Wayne.
I think she ain't passed that
won
year. That was the year she
2009.
got sick.
Oh, damn.
Lil Wayne Lollipop featuring Static Major.
I remember that.
2009.
Lollipop, it won?
Yeah,
I remember
It
that.
beat Swagger Like Us by Kanye West featuring Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Kanye.
I fucked with that song, Swaggin' Like
So
Us
he had
heavy.
2 songs.
I love that
2010
song.
R.I.P. Static Major. That nigga died like right
2010
after
is
that.
Run This Town,
What?
Jay-Z
That's
featuring Rihanna and
Very
Kanye
good
West.
song.
What song?
Run This Town, 2010. Jay-Z, Rihanna, Kanye.
Yeah,
It's
that's-
Rihanna
Oh,
Fenty.
wow.
That's a great song.
Damn,
That was a
Kanye
dynamic
was
collab. That was a Rockefeller masterpiece.
Amazing song. That whole Blueprint
beat-
album was so good.
Yeah,
that Blueprint 3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
was
the
good.
Death to Auto Tune.
It beat
Yeah.
Best I Ever Have by Drake, Day and Night by Kid Cudi, Dead and Gone by
Dang.
T.A. Justin Timberlake, and Death to Autotune by Jay-Z.
All means
see?
dead.
That's
gone,
auto-tune. That song was a banger
dead
because it was
gone.
literally like right after T-Pain inspired everybody to use auto-tune, and Jay-Z just came back after he was retired and was like, nah, Death to auto-tune.
He said real rap for the dub, nigga.
And it's just funny because Kanye didn't have autotune on that song on Run This Town, but it was like Kanye was just using autotune on his own shit the whole time.
I swear.
Jay-Z was probably just like, nah, nigga, we're not doing that for
Not
this
on my
session.
shit. Not on my
Yeah,
he
you
said,
leave your laptop at home.
oh,
nigga.
me. Had that nigga
2011 is Empire State of Mind by Jay-Z.
Damn,
and
Jay-Z
Wow.
back to back with it.
It
Fire.
beat Love the Way You Lie by Eminem and Rihanna.
That was a fire song.
Not Afraid,
Well,
by,
Rihanna
Not
got
Afraid by
voted
Eminem.
twice.
Ooh, this is
Wow.
Eminem's
Nothing,
comeback.
nothing
Eminem
on
was
you,
on
B.O.B. Bruno Mars, and
man, that was
on to the
fun.
next one, Jay-Z and Swizz Beatz.
Damn,
It's a
Jay-Z.
lot of good nominations.
Bro, that
year.
album, that was what, 2 years in a row off the same album.
The winner deserved, though.
Nigga,
I'ma still
Wait,
say
say
nigga
it
that.
again?
Empire State of Mind and Run This
Oh,
Town.
yeah.
Jay-Z won 2 Grammys in 2
Winner
different years
deserved.
off one album.
Was it
Yeah.
the same album?
That's insane.
2012 is All the Lights, Kanye West, Rihanna, Kid Cudi, and Fergie.
All of that lights.
Boom,
Beat Black
boom,
and
yeah,
Yellow
that
by
was
Wiz
cool.
Khalifa. I Need a Doctor by Dr. Dre, Eminem, Skylar Grey.
That was
Look at Me Now by Chris Brown, Busta Rhymes, Lil Wayne.
Damn, he
Otis
beat-
by Jay-Z and Kanye West. And
Wait,
the
who
show
won
goes
that one?
on. All the Lights, Kanye,
All the
Rihanna.
Lights.
Kid Cudi,
Damn,
Fergie.
Kanye and Jay-Z was holding
Bro,
down
they-
the past 5
get-
years back to back.
Number 20
They were shitting on niggas.
2013
This is
is
crazy.
N-Words in Paris by Jay-Z and
Damn,
Kanye
but then they
West.
won one together the next year.
Yeah, what the fuck?
They win
That's why
all
they have
these.
so many,
6
bro.
years in a row
Uh,
straight.
really
dominated
goats.
rap.
Goals.
Really goats.
That's
really
crazy.
goats.
He beat Mercy by Kanye West, Big Sean, Pusha T,
Nigga beat
2
himself
Chainz.
out in the Grammy.
The
Oh,
Motto,
what the
Drake
fuck?
featuring Lil Wayne and Tyga.
Damn, not
Young,
YOLO.
Wild and Free, Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa, Bruno Mars.
I know
Damn.
Drake was
Lotus
sad.
Flower Bomb
Oh,
by
me.
Wale, Miguel, and
Well, that was
Daughters
DJ
by
Khaled's song the whole
Nas.
time. That was
It
his
was?
chance to get the Grammy.
Oh, this one. I remember this one being kind of controversial, but 2014 Thrift Shop by Macklemore.
Yeah, they
Ryan.
started getting controversial. As the closer we get, the more controversial
my
these songs are gonna
God.
be.
That was the end of
It beat
that was
fucking-
the end of
It
when
beat
Grammys were
fucking
worth
Problems
something.
by
Yeah.
A$AP Rocky featuring
Wait, listen
Drake,
to what
2
he
Chainz,
beat.
Kendrick Lamar.
He
Well, I
beat-
just heard Kendrick
He
in that.
beat fucking Problems by A$AP Rocky.
Wow.
Oh
A$AP,
my
Drake, 2 Chainz, Kendrick
God.
Lamar
Cap.
in that song.
Cap.
It beat Holy Grail by Jay-Z featuring Justin
Oh
Timberlake.
my
And that to me, that was the best song.
That was the
of
best
year.
song of the year.
I was sitting there like, Holy Grail has to win.
the
Holy
best song
Grail
of the
has to
year.
win.
It-
Holy Grail has to win.
It also beat New Slaves by Kanye West. And
They said we
started-
can't.
Oh my
they said we can't let
God.
Jay
If
Z
it
and
wasn't-
Kanye win
Yeah.
again.
If it wasn't enough, it beat Started from the Bottom by Drake.
oh my god.
All right,
bro.
now that one, was
Dude.
my-
Yeah,
that's my
that
pick.
yeah.
They
I was
beat
definitely
Started from the
huge Drake
Bottom.
fan, but I was such a huge fan of that Jay-Z Justin Timberlake. I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you took
Nigga.
the
That's because they never collabed and they.
I used to listen to that before every basketball game.
For real,
Nigga,
bro.
there's
I
no
literally used to listen to
way.
that shit before I would do like
Football
anything
games.
scary. Like I would literally have to listen to
said, "I gotta
Holy
play
Grail,
Holy
and just
Grail,
feel
bro."
like I'm that nigga, bro. I'm like, Blue told me remind you niggas.
And now it's time for the new generation takeover. Kendrick Lamar wins with the song "I." I
That
don't
was his
remember that
first
song.
one out of all
beating
of his
Anaconda-
We should have
nominations.
won with Damn.
Beating Anaconda
swear.
by Nicki Minaj, Bound 2, Kanye West and Charlie Wilson, Weed
Wow.
and Boys by Wiz Khalifa.
Damn, he beat out Bound.
And he beat out the Ketchup 0 to 100, the Ketchup by Drake.
What is even I? What is that song?
I don't remember.
I don't know that song. By
That's why,
Kendrick
like,
Lamar?
I feel like I remember so many other songs on that
Yeah,
album.
I don't know.
The
He
next-
should have won Humble.
2016,
Yeah,
Kendrick
Humble,
Lamar won with the song
Loyalty.
"All Right." I still don't remember
Honestly,
that
that whole
one. either.
album was just kind of gas.
Yeah.
So he beat Kendrick Lamar in 2016 won with the song "All Right." He
Oh,
beat
so-
"All
okay.
Day" by Kanye West featuring Theophilus London, Alan Kingdom, and Paul McCartney. Shout out
Damn,
Alan
I didn't know
Kingdom
Alan Kingdom was on that hoe.
on
Yeah.
"All Day."
Oh, dang, nigga.
Cold.
He
It's the one that he
he's one of
performed.
the- "Energy" by Drake, "Glory" by Common and John Legend, and "Trap Queen" by Fetty Wap.
Wow.
I could say he.
Fetty Wap could have
Wait, what
won.
song did he win with though?
All right.
It was on the
All
Black
Right
Panther
versus
movie, though.
Trap Queen?
It was
Nigga,
on the Black
versus
Panther
Trap
movie,
Queen
though.
that year?
All Right was on the Black Panther movie.
I
We're talking
fucked-
about the biggest
No,
streamed
yeah, I fuck-
movie of all time.
Yeah, I mean that's the biggest
Yeah.
box office selling superhero movie
Yeah.
ever.
So that beats Billboard. That
Yeah.
beats Billboard any day of the week.
Yeah. just off of people
Yeah,
watching the movie.
Yeah, no matter how many streams, that beats Billboard just for ticket sales.
Yeah.
So it's
We're getting
like,
close
damn.
now. 2017, around when we was all in the middle of graduating high school, starting college around this time, we got Hotline Bling by Drake.
Oh,
It
me,
beat
the
All the Way Up by
motherfucker.
Fat Joe, Remy Ma,
top five
French
dance.
Montana. It beat Famous by Kanye West featuring Rihanna, No Problems, Chance the Rapper featuring Lil Wayne 2 Chainz. And it also beat.
Damn.
I'm surprised it beat No Problems.
Problems
I'm surprised it
Ultralight
beat No
Beam.
Problems.
No
by
Problems
Kanye
was
West, Chance
taking
the
over
I didn't
that
like that
year.
song that much, but it was booming.
It was
I like all of
booming
them. All
everywhere.
that. This was a really good year of music.
No Problems by
Chance.
Chance the Rapper.
Ultralight
Oh,
Beam
No
too.
Problems. They play that shit
Ultralight
everywhere.
Beam.
They play that shit
Ultralight
everywhere.
Beam with
That shit
Kanye,
was
Chance the
everywhere.
Rapper, Kelly Price, Kirk Franklin.
Ultralight Beam.
We on the ultralight beam. This is a
What?
God dream.
I don't know
This
that
is
song.
it beat that song.
Hotline
The
Bling beat
guy
that?
Jane.
This
He's
is
all
everything.
Oh, I don't know that
That
song.
Life
one
of Pablo.
should've won.
That was on
This
St.
is
Pablo,
it.
but I didn't listen to
That's
St. Pablo.
Kanye, Chance. I forgot what the woman's name was. That
Kelly
was
Price.
yeah, like
Kirk
bro.
Franklin.
That was they tweaked
Yeah,
on
that's
that
crazy.
one. That
Yeah,
was
that
a
is kind of
tweaker.
cap. That is kind of
Cause
Alright,
like
number-
bro, Kanye's verse and Chance's verse. snapped for that shit.
2018.
Yeah, compared to Hotline Bling.
2018
It
is
wasn't
Humble
industry enough.
by
It wasn't.
Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
2018 is Humble by Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, so then he came back 2 years later?
Go back up real quick.
Wasn't I on
I
Humble?
don't know what albums he's
Or
on.
I was on Damn? Oh, it was on
Oh,
To Pimp a Boner.
Butterfly.
Okay.
I'm
I'm about to say they double back a whole 2 years
Oh,
later.
I was like, wait.
No, because
spent the
Humble
block
released
on that
5 years
bitch.
ago.
Yeah.
That is he beat Bodak Yellow by Cardi B.
Damn, okay.
He beat he beat Chase Me by Danger Mouse featuring Run the Jewels and Big Boy.
I don't know
I
that song.
remember
Sassy
that.
by Rhapsody and The Story of OJ by Jay-Z.
Damn.
You know what's crazy,
Story of
though?
OJ could have been up there.
Cardi, I think, ended up still getting
I
good
think
Grammys for
she
Bodak
won a
Yellow, though.
Grammy that
like
year.
New Song of
Yeah.
the Year or
And-
New
and she
Artist
got,
of
like-
the
yeah,
Year.
This is just
shit
rap
like
song
that.
of the year. We'll have
Yeah,
the
she
album
did.
on the
She
next
did.
pod or
So
something.
she didn't
she
get
won.
snubbed.
She won Best New
She
Artist.
technically didn't get snubbed though. She still got the recognition.
And
for that
Kodak got
song.
Grammys for those too.
2019 was
Oh,
pretty.
yeah, yeah.
For her Grammys because
'Cause
he
she
owns
used his
rights
beat.
to that song.
He uses
Crucial.
beat. You know,
2019 was
it's a remix.
pretty,
It's a
uh,
remix.
Oh,
That was just a
yeah.
remix.
Wow.
Can
Winning
you
a
guess what
Grammy off a
2019 was?
remix.
It's
That's
pretty easy
crazy.
to guess.
Mhm.
2019, what's your
Industry.
guess? What do you think it was?
2019. I can't even remember them songs though like that.
Oh.
It's some mid shit.
It's some easy
You'd be
shit.
able to guess it if you think about like
What
the,
was- if you
the
remember the
people that
year.
normally be winning. Think about them, and then
Yeah.
think about the biggest song of 2019. So just think
It
about
gotta be.
think
either-
about like 2 years,
gotta
3
be
years
a
after you graduated from high
Jay-Z.
school. 3 years after you graduated from high school.
So this was
1 year
like
for
our
each.
second year in RF.
Yup.
Ouija's first year out of high school.
Ouija's first year out of high school.
First year out.
Yeah.
2019.
Yeah. What was the biggest song after you left high school?
I was inside like a motherfucker.
What is it, Mo Bamba or some shit?
That would be crazy.
Oh.
Kind of crazy that it's not even
I don't
nominated.
fucking know.
Wasn't even nominated on that?
Hell no. What is it?
God's Plan by
God's Plan. Oh, I forgot about God's Plan.
It beat
yeah.
King's Dead
It
by
was-
Kendrick
it-
Lamar,
it's-
J-Rock
How'd I not
featuring.
think
See,
of
Mo
that? That's a
Bamba
lot.
and God's Plan were low key competing though in the clubs. They was
Lucky
competing.
You by Eminem featuring Joyner Lucas. It beat Sicko Mode by Travis Scott, Drake, Big
Oh,
Hawk,
I
and
could have
Sway
guessed
Lee.
Sicko Mode too.
And it beat Win by J-Rock.
He beat Sicko Mode out, damn.
That is
With
pretty
God's
crazy.
Plan. Yeah, I guess you could say yeah.
Yeah,
God's
the
Plan was more
video
big.
Was really
Yeah,
influential,
because he
I
was
would
the
say.
first
Yeah.
one giving out all the bread in the video. But then I've seen a video where it was like he stole that concept from like a littler rapper.
Like
Like,
another
yeah,
rapper?
another rapper. They
what-
had a
what
video
hasn't he
doing
stolen?
that.
Yeah, what hasn't
I was
Drake
like,
taken?
damn, this
Like
nigga
that nigga
Drake,
hasn't done
bruh.
something original since 2012.
Nigga Drake.
Straight up, this nigga going on 10 years of just straight foolery.
Of scraping
OP.
niggas, no
Hey,
doubt.
bro, it's just bite.
Hey,
Because,
if it
it's
don't
working.
broke-
If it
if it
ain't
ain't
broke,
broke,
don't
don't
fix
No,
that
that's
shit,
fact.
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Hey, what
Please
Virgil
don't.
say? He said,
Oh my God.
good
what
artist
happened?
copy, great artist steal.
Yep.
Bro, no cap.
Okay.
No cap.
2020 was a lot. 21 Savage featuring J. Cole. 21 Savage got his first one in
Wow.
2020, I think, unless he won some other shit. But it
Really
beat
jugging.
Bad Idea by YBN Cordae
so
and
crazy
Chance
how
the
to check this
Rapper.
works.
Wow. YBN Cordier was.
It beat Gold
What,
Roses with Rick Ross featuring Drake. 21 Savage and J. Cole a lot won that in 2020.
Makes sense.
Nipsey
They won that
It beat Racks
a
in the
lot.
Middle by
That's
Nipsey
fire.
Hussle featuring Roddy Ricch and Hit Boy, and it
Damn,
also
I fuck
beat
with Racks in the Middle.
Sug by Jug the Baby.
Who
Sug,
beat Racks in the
Sug.
Middle?
21 Savage and J.
21.
Cole a
Oh,
lot.
21 Savage in them.
Oh.
I guess.
But
But Nipsey though.
I swear, rest
Yeah.
in peace, man.
I mean, that song was good, I would say, but I don't
It
know
wasn't
if
as
it
popular.
was
than
as popular as a
It
lot.
definitely wasn't.
Yeah.
But I fuck with it more though.
Was that the
personally.
year that he passed? Too?
Yeah, that was
it
the
was.
year Nipsey passed too. Yeah,
2021 was Savage by Meg Thee Stallion featuring Beyonce. It's the first female.
I'm a savage.
Led one. On here,
yeah
I
the
think.
first female in what,
Like
like
led
10 years, 20 years.
Yeah, since Beyonce won in like what was that, 07?
Literally.
And now you
Yeah,
guys,
like
and
that.
now you guys will see why Nicki has been causing hell in the
Oh
industry.
yeah, because
lately.
she like, where the fuck was all my
She's
Grammys
pissed.
in between all this?
She's
this
pissed.
12 years.
She is very, very, very
Damn.
pissed.
She had a few
And
nominations, but
when you
never
think
didn't
about
win.
it,
Yeah.
They
when
shafted
you
her.
think about
At
it,
least for
that's
this
Should
shit.
at
fucked
least
up.
got one
It
of them.
is
bitches.
fucked up.
Like with like
not,
super
not
bass
even
or
new,
something.
not even new artist, not rap album, not rap record of the year, nothing,
Nothing.
Just a couple
Shafted.
Shafted.
nominations.
She
Just
must have did
nominations,
somebody
yeah.
dirty on the back end.
Savage beat The Bigger Picture
Yeah.
by Lil Baby, The
Like
Box by
what?
Roddy Ricch, Laugh Now Cry
Sad.
Later.
They beat The
it beat,
Box?
It beat Laugh
Really
Now Cry
sad,
Later.
bro.
Savage
God.
beat Laugh Now Cry Later.
Wow. So they took.
Oh.
And Rockstar.
So
The Baby
Cardi
featuring
B and
Roddy
Meg Thee
Ricch.
Stallion beat. Sometimes you
Meg Thee
laugh,
Stallion and
sometimes you cry
Beyonce
by
was
Drake
Savage.
and Lil Durk.
Beyonce was on Savage.
Oh, that's
Oh,
the Beyonce
Beyonce
version.
and Meg.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
that's
makes
why.
sense.
I was
Yeah.
about to say.
The Beyonce
I'm like,
version.
ain't no way they
But,
beat Lil
but
Durk
that's
and Drake.
good though. At
Oh.
least locked in a woman for finally getting.
They only
one,
gave it to her
finally.
because Beyonce was around.
Yeah, and that's what got Beyonce closer to tying
Yeah.
her husband.
Yeah,
She
literally.
said, "I'll take it."
She said, "I'll take that one real quick."
And last but not
Crazy.
least, we have Jail by Kanye West featuring Jay-Z just to come back.
They
for the
won
battle.
one? I didn't even know
Last
they
year,
won that last year.
2022.
I did remember that because I was mad as hell
There were
that
some
they won that
OGs
because
on
I didn't
here.
like that song.
That's what kept them
They beat
tied.
I was like, why they give
That's
them
what
this
kept them
depressing
tied.
ass song?
That's
that-
crazy.
Yeah, literally.
They beat
They
Y'all
won
Bath
one.
Salts.
compete and they won together.
They beat
Yeah.
Bath Salts by DMX featuring Jay-Z and Nas. They beat Best Friend by Saweetie featuring Doja Cat. They beat Family Ties, Baby Keem featuring Kendrick Lamar, and My Life, J. Cole featuring 21 Savage and Murray. And that
Yeah, I'd say they
concludes
coulda won
the
all those,
Grammy,
I guess,
best
technically.
rap song.
I need to hear more from Murray. I haven't heard about him in a
Yeah,
minute.
where my nigga been
I
at?
miss
I ain't seen
Murray.
him since he got the braids.
Pod.
I mean,
too.
I think J. Cole must have shelved him for a little bit.
That's who he signed to?
I
think so.
Dreamland.
He signed with Kevin Gates.
He said he's on tour right now.
Oh,
So he probably
and Kevin's
yeah,
been
he's
selling
just
out
busy.
stadiums
Yeah, he's
recently.
busy.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
he was
good.
He was at the Armory last week. Yep.
So he's probably just touring
Shout out
right
to
now.
Kevin.
Yeah,
record.
yeah, he's just busy right now.
They said you big flex in the Ricks, Reese.
Oh,
Swear.
bro.
He said that
Big
a while ago when
flex.
you were on the table.
Big as hell. Bitches.
Big body jukers.
Should we sign off this pod and we'll review the best rap albums of all time in the past 20 years on the Grammy Award winning list next time?
We'll
Yep.
review the
It's been
best
almost 2
Minnesota
hours.
top 20 rap albums in the past 10 years.
We're
gonna
gonna
review-
They gonna kill us if we do that.
From worst to best, top 1,000 Minnesota artists.
Top 1,000 middest
on
albums
the
of the
next
year.
episode.
Starting with
Get this to 1,000 likes,
SoundCloud.
and we'll do that. If this
Yes.
podcast gets 1,000 likes, we'll rank the top 100 artists in Minnesota on the next episode. But you have to get 1,000 likes on this episode, so tell all your friends.
We'll rate everybody on
Rate
this.
every name on this
every
list. That
name.
shit would be crazy.
They will be sick. Not it.
Rate
I
every-
fuck with a lot of y'all niggas.
That'd be fun.
Man.
I couldn't even read half these names.
Fire.
I see a lot of
Fire.
random female signatures on here, and I'm like, who let these bitches sign?
If they were on Toxic Talk, maybe. Or if they came in
See,
with
this
their...
nigga trash. No, this nigga trash.
Yeah, that nigga mid, whoever the candle dude is.
I swear, this dude mid.
Oh me. Yeah, what is going on? It's a lot of little crazy.
DJ
little-
Tokyo. Hey, DJ Tokyo, if you're in the live right now, drop a thumbs up.
His Lebo Tracks.
Yeah,
just
everybody's
commented that was the guy that came
girlfriend
with
signed
him.
this or something. Like what?
Bro.
If they're within the room, or I mean, a lot of females come.
She
for
said,
Toxic
"Oh, let me
Talk.
sign this too."
Student one.
No, lady.
Little hibernation, dude.
We got Thermal Vision, Topher, and Red
That's coming soon.
right there.
Someone wrote over Minnesota Connect's name.
Man, he really.
Oh, he
It's
wrote
like
it in
faded
pencil
away.
and
It's
shit.
like
Gone
fading
off the
away.
grid.
It's
Where
crazy.
is
Yeah,
His name
why is it
faded away.
fading?
He
Why
probably
is
just
it-
used, like,
he
a dead
wrote it in-
marker or something.
What the
Like, this one
hell?
looks
Bro, I
fine.
swear, one day it's gonna be a Mandela effect, and like, bro, just never existed.
Dude said
It's just gonna disappear, and then you're just gonna be like, wait,
Wait,
what
who
happened
was
to
there?
bro's name?
Like, who
Oh,
was that? I
man.
could have sworn there was a signature there.
We got a lot of names up here.
Bro, man.
Shout out everybody, man. That's the podcast for y'all, man.
Jackson, just all right. Subscribe, like, share, tell your friends about us.
1521
Also,
Como Avenue, Southeast.
Congrats to Supply Co. They signed here, but they just sold. Remember, we were trying to get our little whoopties made. I hit him. Reason he wasn't answering was because he just sold the company.
Damn.
Yeah,
Wow,
so now
that's
he's
crazy.
a rich guy.
That's
He
cool.
sold his company. Yeah,
Damn.
crazy.
Supply.
Shout out Supply, man. Congrats to y'all.
Shout out, gang.
Yeah.
Scoop. All right.
I swear.
Free Blueface.
Dude, build up a company
Free
to
Blue.
a fucking
just
six-figure company and then sell it as dude.
Nah, free blue, for real though.
Free Blueface unless he actually killed a nigga with tear gas.
Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, I just seen the story. They're saying that on October
Attempted
8th,
murder with
attempted
it said
murder
with,
with deadly
it said
weapon or tear
yeah,
gas.
or
This
tear
nigga
gas.
crazy.
Like, how don't y'all